Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Live stream. We're gonna be live previewing the UFC Kansas City card coming up this Saturday. We had an off week last week from UFC, unfortunately. So pretty good card coming up this week after a week off from UFC. So let's do this live preview, guys. We're just gonna go over each and every fight on this card. We got Prates versus Garry in the main event. Should be a fun card, honestly. Really pumped for this card. Can't wait to do a live stream for this card. It's gonna be really sick. Hopefully you guys are having a good week, right? Hopefully you guys are all having a beautiful week. It's Wednesday today, probably Thursday for some of you people in Europe or in the States. So let's go over it, guys. We obviously got Ian Garry versus Parates in the main event. We got Anthony Smith taking on Zhang Mingyang. This is like one of the fights that I'm really looking forward to. Zhang Mingyang. I really think this guy could be ranked in the top 15. I was hoping maybe they're gonna give him Vitra Petrino, but from what I heard, I think they're moving. I think Vitra Petrino is actually moving up to 265, maybe heavyweight. So we might see him up a weight class now, maybe from I don't know. That's like it might just be rumors, right? What's going on, Woken? Let's go, Woken in the house. We got Bob up in here. What's going on, Bob? How you doing, Bob? How you been, Bob? There's no UFC last week, bro. It's been a pretty bad week. Thursday at 3:32 for you over there, bro. Damn. Yeah, I was like, it's probably like the next day for some of you guys in Europe, right? Guys, I'll drop the link later, and we can you guys can hop in if you guys want, and we'll go over all the bets. And I only got one parlay for this card as of right now. I'm still thinking who will want to play because I like some underdogs. I like Carlos Prates obviously on this card. I already bet on Zhang Mingyang. But definitely a lot of good fights on this card for a fight night card. Like I'm actually gonna be honest. I think this card's actually kind of better than some pay-per-views that we've had in the last year. Let's go, Grimy, up in here. Well, how you doing, Grimy? How you been, brother? Hopefully you're having a good week yourself. I'm a bigger fanboy. What's going on, fanboy? I don't know if Ian Garry is delusional or really confident. I mean, you got to be confident if you're fighting these guys like Parates or you're fighting Shavkat Rakhmonov. I mean, if you're not confident, why are you even doing this, right? You know what my problem with Ian Garry is? Like, I really hope he needs to like stop that vegan diet, bro. Like, that's like really holding him back. I feel like Ian Garry can definitely get the job done versus a Carlos Prates. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I'll be honest with you guys. Brazil has let me down the past 2 weeks. Brito and then Lopez. So hopefully it's a redemption week for Brazil this week. Let's go, Bob, up in here. What's going on, Bob? How you doing, Bob? I'm not too confident in the spot. This card, good card. Yo, Woken's been killing it, guys. Make sure you guys join Discord. If you guys are not in Discord right now, join the fucking damn Discord. Woken's been giving you guys underdog pick after pick. Let's go, Lane, up in here. How you doing, Lane? Send the pictures, yo, Lane. I don't know. She's probably thinking about it right now, Grimy. Give her some time, so we'll come around. Let's go, Goldie. What's going on, Goldie? Also beats Silva. Bro, that card's like in like 2 weeks right now. I'm not really gonna talk. I'm not really. I do think I don't think Ross is gonna win that one. I think Silva's gonna win. Maybe just me simping for Silva. That might be the case. Maybe. So I don't know if you guys want to trust my pick on that one, on that fight. Like, it's definitely a tough one. Definitely a tough fight to make a pick on because they're both pretty hot. Silva is a cutie. So is Grasso. So you gotta bet with your head, not your heart. I'll send the pictures today. Okay, let's go. Okay, Crime, you're good. You're good to go, bro. Make sure your wife doesn't find out. All right, guys, we're gonna go with this card. I'll do the poll for each and every fight on this card. I was honestly kind of worried they might cancel some matchups on this card, but it's good. This fight was canceled. They have an elder. Have you guys seen about that? Like, this guy that he was fighting, Hassan Jada, he actually got caught. Like I think it was like I don't know if you guys seen the story for this dude Hassan Jada. Just let me see if I can bring it up here. So he was like he actually got arrested. Hassan Jada arrested. So yeah, this is the story. So MMA fighter Ahmed Hassan Jad arrested for child sex crimes days before his UFC debut. I mean, his career is over. I mean, if that's not a career ender, I don't know what is, right? Pretty crazy story. Like, what are you doing, brother? Seriously, like, I gotta read this story. Haven't read this story before. He was scheduled to make his official debut in the Octagon this coming Saturday as the winner of the White Contender Series in September. You know what's crazy? He had to like compete twice on Contender Series. Then he fucked up his MMA career doing this shit. Yeah. I'm gonna keep up with the story, see what's going on, but pretty messed up, honestly. Like some crazy shit happening. Prates can definitely land that left hook, bro. He's got more than left hooks. I mean, I know his left straight's like money, like it's a fucking laser beam, but he's got nice knees up the middle. Like he can knock you out with a lot of stuff. I saw a picture of Rosso and I might have to cheat on Dakota, but they're bro. Damn, Rhyme ain't loyal to anyone. No, with Dakota is a piece of bro. Bob Dakota is cutie. I mean, she's tall. Like I don't like tall chicks, but Dakota is definitely a cute one. If Practice wins, they will feed him to Sean Brady. We're gonna see. We gotta see what kind of grappling he has, right? I think he has a black belt in jiu-jitsu, like Brazilian jiu-jitsu. So I don't know if Gary's gonna be the one to wrestle him. Like Gary's not really the best wrestler. I know he's going out there like shooting takedowns, getting takedowns, and having success because he's training over there from Shute Box. But I don't know, man. I don't think Gary's like the one. Brady might be that one, honestly. But I'm kind of worried about Brady on the feet against Prates because Prates is probably one of the hardest hitters at 170 pounds in the UFC right now. Prates, and it's not just the power; it's the precision that he strikes with. Gary stands tall. Gary clinches Prates round one and finishes. You think Gary's gonna finish him, bro? I don't know if I see a guy that's on a vegan diet finishing anyone. Like this guy can't finish his wife. I mean, you're gonna tell him he's gonna finish Prates? I don't know. I don't know about that, bro. Honestly, I don't fucking know about that. What's going on, too, little me, bro? How you doing? How you been, brother? Dakota is different now. So you got that 1 million. I mean, she's so like, there's really no one in PFO for her. Like, I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do with the Dakota Dishwa. I was hoping they're probably gonna. Yeah, I was hoping that UFC would sign her. Like, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but maybe she's getting paid more money in PFL because PFL doesn't really have a lot of big stars right now. For women's MMA, and like Tala Santos, he already beat the shit out of Tala Santos. So I don't think. I don't know what they're gonna do with maybe Liz Kermouche versus Dakota. Like, I don't know. Like, she's got to be in the UFC soon, hopefully. Even Charles isn't picking his team. Is he not? Come on, like there's no way, really. There's no he's not picking his teammate, right? Maybe Gary didn't let Charles do Brown smash his wife. Maybe that's why. I'd like to finish Dakota. I don't know if Grammy's gonna be okay with that, Bob. Grammy won't like that. Practice. Yo, that knee, he's actually knocked out people with that knee. Like he can bring that knee up like fucking to the face. Like he doesn't I know he knocked out Charles Radke with the knee, but this guy has way more weapons than Gary, I feel like. And like I don't know, man. Gary like after like I actually bet on Gary by finish over Neil Magny, and this guy like I think he's like the only one that didn't finish Neil Magny. Like I just haven't really been high on Gary since then. All right, guys, let's move on. I mean, no, let's not move on. Let's do the breakdown. So we got Chelsea Chandler versus Joselyne Edwards. I mean, a typical WMA fight right here, starting the card. I'm not really sure why they have this as the first fight on the card. Like, we have so many bangers. Like, why couldn't we start the card out with Timmy Cuamba or Roberto Romero? But I guess we're gonna start the card out with Joselyne Edwards. You guys know Joselyne Edwards? She's got some fucking cake on her. I ain't gonna fucking lie. Let's do the breakdown. Let me bring up her Instagram. The most important breakdown coming up, boys. Instagram. Let's go. This is this is the only breakdown we need. We're gonna make a pick right now. Joselyne. Chelsea actually lost weight, I think. She looks slimmer than she used to be before. Do I not follow Edwards? I mean, like, I don't know. I don't really like think she's cute or anything, but she's got that fucking bakery behind her. I don't see any pictures. Okay, she's not taking any booty pictures. Let's see if I can go all the way back. There's gonna be some fucking booty pictures, right? I mean, I'm telling you guys, man, Joselyne, like, she's got that fucking dump truck. Probably not as big as Norma Demond, but she's got something there, man. Okay, there we go. It's actually a video we're working at, but I'm gonna have to go with Joselyne Edwards. Did you guys bet this fight? Like, I was thinking about betting in. I was like, I don't fucking know. Who the hell knows? Like, Chelsea Chandler, she's gonna have to wrestle, and that's the way she's gonna win if she wins. But I don't know if I see her getting it done with the wrestling here. Because Joselyne can wrestle, she can strike. Not really the best striker, but like she's gonna be the better striker over Chelsea fucking Chandler. Is Chelsea still training out of Nate Diaz gym? Maybe, right? She's probably still training out of there. Nah, both these women are hard passes. Okay, okay. I don't know if I was kind of drunk. I mean, Joselyne probably would do it for me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna fucking lie, bro. Too late. Women are objects. I mean, not really like not every woman. I mean, but probably like 50% of them. That's Lee. It's not his sister, bro. I don't think they're related at all. I mean, I don't know. I don't think. I don't even know if I know he has a brother. I know Leon has a brother. I don't think he has a sister. I could be wrong on that though, because I don't really follow Leon like that hardcore. Yeah. You think sister's gonna win? Okay, okay. It's Leon's other. Yeah, I know the one that knocked out Impact Kasangane, right? The one that knocked out Impact Kasangane. Bro, I feel bad for Impa. He's been getting fucking ran through like no tomorrow. And that was kind of sad. I like him, but hopefully he bounces back. Plus we don't even have PFL this week. Like, there's no fucking PFL this week. Like, what the fuck, right? I was hoping there's gonna be me 1-3 MMA. Like, he messed with me like this early in the week. He's like, yo, we gotta do a breakdown for PFL. I was like, bro, there's no fucking PFL this week or next week. I think like we're off from PFL for a couple weeks now. Pick on where you been, brother. Just stuff, man. Just life, Bob. Just life, you know. Haven't seen you in a coon's age, bro. Bob, there's no UFC last week. Like, what was I gonna do? Normally, I'll like do a live stream and just hang out with you guys. So like that's why I'm live right now. Cause I was planning on doing a live stream maybe Friday after the weigh-ins, and I was like, I don't know. I'll probably just go live because I haven't gone live in a bit, you know. But it's good to see you, Bob. Good to see you back here. I didn't say Garry gets the finish. I said he gets finished. Okay, 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 okay. I think you're right, bro. I like he's actually pretty tough though. Gary's pretty tough though, but like if anyone's gonna knock him out, it's probably gonna be Prates, hopefully, right? I mean, I know people dislike Garry. Like, I'm not like one of those people that dislikes Garry. Like, I respect this guy because he's taking on these matchups like Prates and Shavkat Rakhmonov. I mean, where's Kobe? Like, where the fuck is Kobe? Kobe should be fighting people like this. Nah, not Ian Garry. Like, Ian Garry's a prospect. So like Kobe's the fucking like fuck Kobe Covington. Hopefully they feed him to I don't know if he's gonna fight anyone. He might fight if Cerrone comes back. They might do Kobe Covington versus Donald Cerrone. Cause I don't know, is Cerrone coming back? I heard he was coming back soon, right? But yeah, I don't know if he's coming back anymore. I think Ian Garry will get knocked down once. I mean, Kanan Song knocked him down, so I wouldn't be shocked. Do you know why? Like, the reason why I'm not like betting the KO for Prates, because I'm kind of worried. Like, we could see some knockdowns, but the one thing I like about Prates is that if he knocks you down, he's gonna tell you to get back up. He'll like get back up and let you back up, and then hit you with another shot. Like, he's not gonna follow you to the ground and play that ground game. So I really do like that from Prates. All right, guys. I mean, let's see what the odds are on this one. I don't think I'm gonna bet this fight. Maybe I'll parlay like the over because I do think what's their name? Chelsea Chandler is pretty tough. He's built like I don't even know what Chelsea Chandler is built like. I mean, if I'm gonna smash any of these girls, probably Joselyne Edwards. Chelsea Chandler. I mean, fuck. I don't know if I can ever do Chelsea Chandler, even if I'm like super fucking drunk. It's definitely a pass for on Chelsea Chandler. But let's see what the odds are. The odds on this one are minus 290 for Chelsea Chandler. I mean, for Joselyne Edwards. She's like minus 200 when I did my breakdown last week, and I was like thinking about it. Then I was like, fuck, I don't know. I don't know if I want to bet this girl this fight at all. Um, But yeah, I do think Joselyne would. She has more experience in the UFC. She's fought the much better opponents. Yeah, she should have won that fight over Nora Cardinal. If you guys remember, that was in Paris. They did Robert in Paris. That happens a lot over there. It is what it is. But I do think Joselyne is gonna get this one done, probably by decision. So you got to finish over Tamir Zerdo. I mean, Tamir Zerdo has no grappling. Chelsea Chandler, I do think she's gonna be tough. If she's in trouble, she's probably gonna run away. So that might help her to survive if she's in trouble, because she does that a lot. Um, I watched back Buckley and Kobe. I realized Buckley is a little bro. What do you mean he's overrated? I mean Buckley's he's looked the career best at 170 pounds. I don't think Buckley's overrated at all. Well, that's my opinion. He definitely like his chin's definitely a lot better at 170 pounds than it was at 100 up at 185 pounds. I don't know why he was fighting 185 pounds. I'll grant Ian has a decent ground game, and I respect him for taking the short notice. But yeah, Lane. My only worry is like I've been getting let down by Brazilians, Brito and then Lopez. That's why I haven't bet Prates yet. I'm still like I've been thinking about it all week since like last week, so I'm probably gonna get around to it. I got one parlay on this card right now, and I'm probably gonna do like I like the plus money on Prates. So KO is like minus plus 175, but plus 111 for moneyland. So honestly, I do like that. I don't know if I want to like parlay him with the long shot parlay ending with Prates. I might do that or just bet it straight up. Leon Edwards won't play anything about it. Yeah, I mean, what do you mean he won't do anything? You guys seen he was actually still celebrating when his brother won in PFL the other fucking week. Crazy. Hasn't eaten a lot things in 5 years, Lane. Yeah, he doesn't eat he's on like a vegan diet, right? It's crazy. Let's see, Ian Gary's shape. I don't know if I want to bring I don't know if I want to bring dudes up on Instagram and look at their fucking physiques. I don't know. That's not really my thing. I'm a Guru fanboy, but he looks like he's in pretty good shape. I'm sure he's training all the time. I mean, I don't think this guy's gonna take matchups if he's not training out there. What's that? This isn't proper, Joselyne. Finish for Edwards plus 3. So I don't see a finish here. I mean, but you never know. I mean, these like just don't bet this fight. I mean, that's my bet. Just stay the fuck away from this one. Hopefully, we see a finish, and I mean, finish honestly isn't bad plus 375, but like I don't see myself betting this fight. I'll be honest with you guys. Um, so he has some power, but like, is he gonna knock out Chelsea Chandler? Look at Chelsea Chandler's face. He's fucking big. So he got a big head on her. So I don't know if I see her knocking her out. Let's see if I can bring Chelsea Chandler. Chelsea Chandler. Okay, that's. She actually looks a lot slimmer than before. Maybe she lost some weight now. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, what the fuck? Someone posted this. Crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Joselyne on this one. Go with the chalky women's MMA fighter for this one. Let's move on. Next fight on the card is gonna be Timmy Cuamba versus Roberto Romero. Man, this one's definitely a tough one to make a confident prediction on. I've been picking Timmy Kwamba. I'm probably like one of the few people that are like still have some faith in Timmy Kwamba. He got embarrassed by who was it? I think it was Silva. What was it? Silva? Who did he get embarrassed by the last time at 145 pounds? Because he made his debut up at 155. Then he got absolutely Lucas Almeida. So yeah, it was Lucas Almeida. He absolutely fucking embarrassed him, knocked him down all over the place. But I don't know, man. I'm just like Roberto Romero. Like he definitely looked better in his debut against Onama, but like then he got pieced up like the next 2 rounds. Like he looked so maybe he's gonna look better in full camp here, maybe, but I don't know. I'm gonna go with Timmy Kwamba on this one. And what's going on, Chin Check MMA, bro? Let's go. You do breakdowns too, right, Chin Check? Let's go, brother. I'm excited for this card, man. After a week out from UFC, we need UFC every week. I mean, I love when there's UFC every week. You telling MMA experts and Randy Brown. I mean, he's my prediction on this one too. Robbie, what's going on, Robbie? How you doing, brother? Yeah, I seen plus 111 on Bet Online. So like, I was hoping it's gonna be like plus 120 later, maybe like by end of this week. But it's probably gonna tighten if anything. I don't know if we're gonna get plus. Like I've seen him all the way like minus 105, plus 111. It's been like bouncing back and forth. So like plus 111 isn't bad because I do give him like 55% chance to win. My only worry is like I don't think this card is gonna be bad. I mean, these fighting nerds, they're always prepared. My only worry is like I don't think we've seen him in a 5 round fight. So like, what happens if he knocks him down a few times and he can't finish him? But I do think he's gonna win rounds even if he doesn't finish him. Do I bet Prates money line or Prates by KO? I would probably take. I know people probably gonna go with the Prates KO Garry by decision. I could see Prates winning by decision too. I wouldn't be shocked if he wins on the scorecards if he knocks him down a few times. And Ian's pretty tough, man. He's not really easy to like get out of there. Ian's face is marked up like he recently got into a fight. I mean, he's got that. I mean, he's Irish, right? Let's go, Hernando. What's going on, brother? How you doing? How you doing this week? Ian got beat up by his wife before the presser. Probably his wife and his her fucking ex-boyfriend, right? Do they still live together? I think they still live together. Latrell, what's going on, Latrell? Chelsea about to make a statement this Saturday. You think so, man? Like, what kind of statement do you think he's gonna make? I don't know. I don't know what kind of statements he's gonna make. Like her only way to win is like Russell. And I don't know if I see her like controlling Joselyne for 15 minutes to win by decision. It's gonna be pretty fucking crazy. I mean, it's women's MMA. Like nothing's crazy. Women's MMA shit happens all the time. Garry was extremely close to dying when Shavkat threw that real kick. He actually like I watched that fight back, and then I know people are actually giving him a lot of credit for like going this with Shavkat, but Shavkat had a torn ACO in that fight. So like, and Shavkat was actually winning the striking and the grappling. So like, I don't know why people are giving him so much credit. Like, I'll give him credit for taking that fight on short notice and taking this fight on short notice. But I feel like once he loses to Prates, then people are gonna be like, oh, he took this on short notice. It is what it is. Like, I feel like that's what's gonna happen. Prates is not gonna gas. I know, someone told me he smokes like 10 cigarettes like a day. I mean, that's pretty fucking crazy. Like I smoke like couple, like one or two. I don't smoke I don't smoke that many. But I can fucking like run. I mean, I could like last night I fucking ran like fucking 10 kilometers. So like it doesn't really impact you as long as you're like healthy, working out all the time. Ian's Portuguese is embarrassing. At least he's trying, Lane. You gotta give him some slack on at least he's trying. Cause a lot of like look at Charles Oliveira. I mean, if we're gonna talk about Ian Gary's Portuguese, I mean Charles Oliveira can't speak fucking English, so like come on. He's been in the UFC for like how many years? 15 years. Like I love Bronx, but come on, man, you gotta learn to speak English. Not that he really needs it. Like people love you at Bronx, but I think yeah, I think it opens up your legs, bro. Like honest, bro. Like I'm trying to like keep this a regular thing. I want to like run every fucking night. It helps me like sleep better. But doesn't really like as long as you're working out. I mean, like it shouldn't impact you too much unless you're smoking every fucking hour. I mean, then it's probably gonna mess you up. All right, let's move on. I mean, this fight, I'm gonna go with Timmy Cuamba by decision. I think he can win by decision here, man. I don't see him finishing Roberto Romero. Like, I see this one going the distance. I think the over probably safe here. Roberto Romero, like, even if he knocks him down, is he gonna submit him? I don't really see that. I don't see a knockout here. I don't know. I got a feeling we're gonna see all 3 rounds. This fight go all 3 rounds. Romero minus 135. I'm gonna go with underdog Timmy Cuamba, plus 115. He actually opened up at minus 160, but I think people are betting on Roberto Romero because he looked better in that on short notice. Again, Onama's fighting Giga on this card, on the main card. I feel like that's why people are like giving him more credit. And how many times have we seen people like make their short notice debut look a little bit better than they don't look the same after. I've seen it happen way too many times. He said he smokes 10 to 15 a day more if he's drinking, bro. Like he's drinking on top of that, too, bro. I don't even fucking drink. Like I'll drink like every couple months, but that's crazy if he's drinking and smoking. But also, I'm still gonna bet this dude because he's all actually going out there and hurting people and like being Garry. Giga by decision. I mean, I know people like Giga this week. A lot of people are on Giga, but I don't know. Giga's cardio is like the big concern for me. Lungs heal themselves. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know the science behind it, but like for me, man, like for me, I can smoke and like stop. Like I'm not really like addicted to it. I know people say that. I'm sure people say that right all the time. It's not really impacting me, but I can stop. Like I stopped for like a year before, then I'm doing it again. Then I can stop for another year and do it again. Now, unless you can, I know some people they can't stop. Like the nicotine really affects them. Prates goes out there and smokes one right before. Bro, I'll smoke one after Prates knocks him out. Are we gonna do that, Chad? I'll do that for you guys. If Prates knocks him out, I'll light one up on the live stream. I think a lot of people can smoke right before fighting Magni. I mean, yeah, Magni. I mean, Magni is like. I mean, if, we gotta give some credit to Magni though. This guy is like he's one of the few people that takes anyone, anytime. And how bad is it that Mike Malad got TKO'd by Magni? I mean, just terrible. Now he's fighting at UFC 315, or I think he's fighting Charles Radke at UFC 315. So I don't even. I'm probably gonna go with Charles Radke. I just can't imagine. And then he couldn't even finish this fucking other dude, right? He couldn't finish Trevin Giles. I mean, like I had him by submission there, and he couldn't like didn't he shoot any takedowns? So I'm done with Mike Malad. I don't trust Mike Malad anymore. Yeah, give me Timmy Cuamba, underdog pick on this one, and the over 2.5 from -4 245. Damn. Fight goes a distance -210. I think it goes over. Probably gonna. I don't mind that as a parlay piece. The over 2.5 rounds in this one, because I do see this one hitting the scorecards at like probably like 80%. Probably like 80% clip. Let's move on. Next fight on the card is gonna be Jaqueline and Amorim. Bro, Jaqueline is a fucking baddie. Jaqueline, like I bet her at -450 in a parlay, so I'm feeling good about that. She's -800 now. It's getting kind of crazy now, but the way I see this one going, Polyana Viana is a part-time fighter. I'm not even sure if she's like a fighter anymore. I don't even think she trains anymore. So he's probably doing OnlyFans full time. Probably he probably is making like ton of money on OnlyFans, right? You'll smoke one too, bro. Let's fucking go chin check MMA. Yeah, I'll light one up on the live stream. I mean, I don't think I've ever smoked on the live stream before, like, but I'll probably do it for Prates if he smokes Ian Garry, I'll definitely light one up on the live stream. Now, Lane, I don't want to be left out. Okay, we can all like I'll send the link to you guys and we can all fucking hop in and have a smoke session or some shit. Why Cuamba? Because I think he's got cleaner like boxing than what's his name? Roberto Romero. But Roberto Romero, like he can grapple, so maybe he's gonna have success grappling here, maybe, but I don't know. I like Timmy Cuamba. Like he was -200 over Almeida. Now he's plus money over this guy because he looked better in that first round over Onama. I feel like the recency bias is like playing a factor on this line. This should be like even money. I mean, it's -135 plus 115 for Cuamba, so I'm gonna go with Cuamba on this one. Fuck it, let's do it. Let's go, bro. I'm excited for this card. This is actually a really good card for Fight Night card. It's not a pay-per-view. Jaqueline is fine, but -800, no way. Bro, I got her at -450, but Zhang and Bowers from LFA last week, so it's like I don't even think that was plus money. It's like -120 to the parlay for 3 leg. Fucking crazy. The chalk. But I'm gonna fucking trust in the chalk this week. And then I'm thinking about Prates at plus money, so I'm probably gonna do those, one parlay and then one money line. Maybe a light sprinkle on Cuamba, but I don't know. I don't know if I trust Cuamba with my money, but I think he can win. Let's just take a shot. I've done that before, bro. I got really drunk on the live stream before. I don't know how long it was. Can't remember. I can't remember which card I did it for, but I did it like couple like weeks back or a couple months back, and I got I got really fucking drunk. Amorim has great jiu-jitsu pedigree. Yeah, she looks like she's training. She actually wants to be a fighter, unlike Polyana Viana. Polyana Viana doesn't look like she wants to be a fucking. She wants to do this forever. Like I don't think Polyana Viana has like goals to be a champion or anything like that. I mean, but let's do the breakdown, boys. Let's do the breakdown, Viana. The only breakdown we need for WMA. This is the way we do the breakdowns here on the channel. I mean, Polyana Viana is still cute though. I'm not gonna fucking lie. She's probably the most ran through girl in the UFC right now. I know Kobe Covington was fucking her, and then what's his name? Alex Pereira. I mean, I don't know how many people. Paulo Costa, like they're the fucking lineup fighters in the UFC that banged Polyana Viana by now. But no, is that Rosa Junior? She's hanging out with Rosa Junior now, bro. Someone's gotta save Rosa Junior from her. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Amorim. She's minus 800 now. But yeah, she's gonna win probably submission in the first round. This fight's not favored to go the distance, by the way. So we're gonna see a finish here, and I think Amorim is gonna be the one getting the finish, probably first round submission. Because you get Polyana down to the ground, she's basically just like a fish on her back. And what's crazy is like Polyana was actually known for grappling. She's got submissions over some girls in the UFC, but if you put her on her back, I mean, she doesn't really have much to offer. Clearly, she likes being on her back a lot. So we're gonna go with Amorim first round submission. I like Amorim. She's finishing everyone. Now, what's crazy is I actually picked McKenna to beat Amorim. Probably one of the worst predictions ever. So I think Amorim could be a champion in the future for sure. I hate to say it, Asian fighters are actually good fighters. I mean, why do you hate to say that, bro? What do you mean? Not all of them though. Like some of these like road to UFC fighters are like not really. They don't pan out that well. They be eating us in Americans. Bro, a lot of these Asian fucking people, they eat dogs and cats, so you gotta keep if you got a dog at home or a cat, so you gotta keep them safe. Amorim is trained by Jacare Souza, has fantastic judo coach. Yo, like she's actually like she grapples. I mean, even in the one loss she has over Sam Hughes, she's close to locking in a submission for Sam Hughes, but that was her debut and she didn't really pace herself properly. A woman on her back. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone that doesn't. Grimy. He would knock my ass out. Who fanboy? Prates, Pereira, Viana, Parlay. Who? I don't think Pereira's fighting on this card. Is Pereira? We have a Pereira on this card? I mean, oh yeah, we do have a Michel Pereira. What the fuck? I can't believe I forgot about Michel Pereira. But that might fucking if that cashes. I mean, you're gonna be. You might as well just like play Viana straight up. I mean, this is like plus 500, I think. See what the odds are now. I got Amorim at minus 450 in a parlay like last fucking week. She actually opened up at minus 250, so I got her at like minus 450, and then now she's minus 800, which is getting kind of out of control. I'm not gonna lie. And like, I mean, like I'll be honest with you guys, man. Like, if this is a stand-up fight, I mean, it's probably anyone can win this fight if it's a striking only. Because I think Polyana hits hard. She's got some power, but I do see like at some point I do see Amorim getting the takedowns. I mean, it might not be. I think she's probably gonna get them in the first round, and that's my prediction. First round submission. I mean, that's why the line is minus 800. I think it's gonna be similar to that Barboza versus Belbita fight, right? Belbita like she's one fucking foot in and 1 foot out. I don't think Polyana is gonna retire. I don't know. Is he gonna retire after this fight? Probably not. Because this is like how she's promoting her OnlyFans, so she's probably gonna stay in the UFC for a bit. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Amorim submission. The submission's like not even like plus money, so like I was honestly thinking about betting the submission like last week. Then I was like, I want to see where they open the submission at. And the fight to end inside distance is like minus 285. So like, fuck, I don't even know if it's like worth betting submission, but submission is like minus 165. I already have it in a parlay. I'm just gonna write that parlay and Hope for the best, because I don't like betting like props at -180. Remember, you guys remember Chase Hooper? I think Chase Hooper by submission was like -155, -160, -180, right? Like him by finish was like -200, -250. So like, I hate betting props that are like -200. Then like, you're not really getting the best value betting props like that. But I do think he gets it done. Probably on FanDuel, they might have the first, second on submission. Let's see, FanDuel. They should have the first, second on submission. That's probably like close to plus money, if anything, because I do see here Amorim getting the submission in the first rounds. Either way, this goes to the third round. I mean, it's probably not going to finish her then, but it could be a TKO. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if it's a TKO. By the way, but guys, like maybe I could see Viana just covering up. I've seen it before with the Robertson fight. Do we have props on FanDuel right now? Let's see. No, there's no props on this one FanDuel yet, but maybe look at FanDuel first round, second on submission for Amorim, or just first round, second on finish. Because the money land's like -800 now. I still think he's gonna win, but like -800 is like you're paying a hefty price at -500 now. Vienna's only wins the past few years have been to very low tier competition. You know what's crazy, bro? Like I actually bet on at Lucindo by submission over Vienna. I remember a lot of people were on Vienna that week. But like I've known about Viana, like it's not really like I don't think he trains. He probably trains like once a week or some shit. Just so you guys know, I got the UFC Atlanta and UFC Nashville main events. Who's fighting on those cards? I haven't looked that far. I know Figgy versus Sanhagen's coming up right in a couple weeks. Then we got Bilal versus JDM fight coming up soon. And the Atlanta main event's gonna be Buckley versus Usman. Is that confirmed right now, fanboy? Or is that just rumors? All right, guys, let's move on. I mean, I already spent too much time on this breakdown, but yeah, let me I forgot about the main part of my breakdown. But Amorim is a fucking cutie, man. He's like a dime. Amorim. Like I posted this, I got 23 bookmarks on this shit. Like, look at this shit. Bunch of gooners on Twitter. But Amorim is a baddie for sure. I think I'll take Amorim over Viana any day of the fucking week, any year of the fucking century. Not sure if that's the saying, but it is now. This is gonna be my prediction. Amorim, strangulation, first round. Next fight on the card, we got Malcolm Wellmaker taking on Cameron Saaiman. Man, this one's like I want to bet Malcolm Wellmaker, but like I know a lot of people are on Cameron Saaiman, and I was like one of those people. I actually had Cameron Saaiman as a lock over what was it, Richard Rodriguez. He was a +110 underdog there. Man, this guy like Cameron Saaiman, like he's taking a year off, so he's probably gonna look better. He's 24 years old, 25 now. But like I'm picking Wellmaker. I do think he's gonna be more explosive. He probably hits harder, has more knockout power. And Saaiman, like he's kind of a point fighter, like he can grapple. So I do think Simon's gonna look better this fight. And this guy's coming off Contender Series. And Wellmaker is actually like working a full-time job as he's fighting in the UFC. So hopefully he doesn't have to keep working a full-time job now that he's in the UFC. Like he's probably getting like 50, maybe 15K to like fight in the UFC right now because he's in the first contract. But I really like the UFC needs to do something about that, man. Like fighters in the UFC, they shouldn't have to work a fucking second job, and they should be able to train full time. Yeah, Simon's been in the UFC for like a lot longer. He's had 5 fights in the UFC now, I think, or like I think it's 3-2 in the UFC. Let me see. Yeah, hopefully I'm not just fucking bullshitting. Yeah, he's 3-2 in the UFC, 1-0 in Contender Series, and but yeah, look at the wins, man. I mean, the wins are not fucking that great. I mean, let's be honest. Terrence Mitchell is a bum. Terrence Mitchell is probably the biggest bum. I don't know how he made it to the UFC ever. I don't understand. Martin Martinez, I like Martin Martinez, but things haven't worked out for Martin Martinez. Steven Kozlo, I mean, where the fuck is Steven Kozlo? I don't think he fought after that. Saaiman was his last fight in 2022. I mean, don't get me wrong. Saaiman has like decent boxing, but like decent leg kicks. He can wrestle a bit. He was wrestling Christian Rodriguez. He's trying to take him down, hold him down. But I don't know, man. I like Wellmaker here, and I like the even money on Wellmaker. I might do Wellmaker and Prates. I mean, or maybe just play them straight up. But those are the plays that I like, and I really like Wellmaker here. I think he can win, man. But my only worry is like what kind of cardio he has. But I've seen him fight 3 rounds before, not at this level. Like definitely like some bums that he was fighting before. But he's not one of these guys that's gonna like fucking quit on himself if he's tired. Wellmaker -116. Saaiman -104. If you think Saaiman wins, it's probably gonna be points. I just don't see Saaiman finishing this guy, man. I don't see like Saaiman knocking him out. So Saaiman wins, probably gonna be decision for Saaiman. Wellmaker by finish +215. Does Wellmaker have like the same power as Tate and Talbot? Maybe, but I think I like the money line on Wellmaker more than the props. And Talbot fucked up Saaiman, bro. That was crazy, right? And I'm happy that I picked Talbot there. I actually like I gave up on fucking Saaiman after that Rodriguez fight. And you guys like I'm a pretty big Richard Rodriguez hater. I don't like Rodriguez. I'm so happy that Costa beat the shit. I mean he didn't beat the shit out of him, but he beat him as underdog, so I was happy there. Wellmaker has good cardio. Like I know he's gone 3 rounds before. When I was doing tape study for his Contender Series fight, I've seen him fight 3 rounds. He's definitely tough. I've seen him drop before, and he's definitely tough. They had consensual sex crimes. who Saaiman and DDP, bro. You guys seen DDP is actually not fighting, right? I think he's got a shin bone injury or some shit like that. Because they're trying to make DDP versus Hamza Chimaev, but we're gonna have to wait for a couple weeks now or a couple months now for that fight. Boo South Africa. What do you guys think? I'm a Guru fanboy. You know the inside scoop. What happened when Guru went to South Africa? Does something go on? Something happen over there, or like you know how to say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas? Is that the same thing as South Africa? What happens in South Africa stays in South Africa? Maybe, right? Maybe you gotta find out for me, man. That robbed him the Chimaev chance of getting the belt this year. I mean, like people are really confident that he beats DDP. If he doesn't finish DDP in the first like 2 rounds, I don't know. I feel like it could be anyone's fight after that. But he probably does submit him in the first round, if anything. Wellmaker is a union guy. Yeah, he's working like a pipe layer, right? I read his story, and I think he's like a pipe layer. Yeah, he's a pipe fitter. Okay, is that a thing? Let's call it pipe layer. Okay, maybe it's pipe layer is not a thing. Maybe it's pipe fitter. Fuck South Africa. You don't like South Africa infected? Why, brother? I'm gonna go with Wellmaker, guys. I think Wellmaker by decision. I don't know. Like even if he knocks him down, I don't think Saaiman's like. If he finishes Saaiman, man, it's gonna be bad for Saaiman. It's gonna suck for Saaiman, man. He's only 25 years old, so like part of me is hoping it goes longer because I don't want to see Saaiman get finished here. And over 2.5 rounds -165, under is +135. I mean, money coming in on the under 2.5 rounds. I like Wellmaker money line. I think he's gonna win, man. I feel good about Wellmaker this week. But you got to be careful with these guys coming off Contender Series, right? You never know how they're gonna pan out in their debut because there's a lot of pressure on them and a lot of eyeballs. So like, Saaiman's been in the UFC. He's already done this a couple of times, so he's kind of used to being in the UFC now. 5 fights in the UFC by now, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I'm gonna go to Wellmaker here. Next fight on the card, we got Damon Blackshear versus Alatengheili. Man, Alatengheili, he's decent wrestler and he can wrestle, so he's got some power on the feet. But like, it's gotta be Damon Blackshear, right? I mean, it's gotta be Damon. He's gotta win this fight, right? I'm laying pipe all over Amorim. Okay, bro. Let me have my fucking turn first. Infected. I'll lay pipe on the weekends, bro. Yeah. I'm a pipe layer pick. I'm Wellmaker as a pipe fitter. Okay, then I fucking got it wrong. Then my bad. I'm gonna have to use that next time. I'm a pipe layer. When someone's like, "What do you do for a living?" I'm sure people will actually believe you. They're probably gonna think. I actually thought that was a thing. Pipe layer. Is that not a thing? Let me fucking look it up. I mean, it's actually a fucking thing. Pipe layer. Look, I'm not just fucking bullshitting you guys. It's a skilled trade person who specializes in installation of underground pipelines. Okay, what the fuck? Okay, let me not look that up. Found some crazy shit on there. Okay. That was I was fucking take that off. Pipe layer. Alright. Blackshear is gonna win this one, guys. I'm not gonna play Blackshear here. Alatengheili is pretty tough though, so like is Blackshear gonna sub him? Alatengheili hasn't been finished in UFC. I don't know. I don't know if I want to bet on Blackshear minus 400. Because if this is a striking matchup, even though I do think Blackshear is gonna win the striking here, but it could definitely get tricky. If it's striking only, but I could see Alatengheili, like sometimes Alatengheili doesn't even shoot takedowns. I remember that Gutierrez fight. He didn't fucking shoot any takedowns in that fight until like the late third round when he's already like his legs are completely fucking toast. Gutierrez just fucking killed his legs in that first round. Then he wrestled in the third round, so like this guy's clearly missing some brain cells. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Blackshear. I'll pick Alatengheili over Clayton Rodriguez. I mean, Clayton's a 125er. He's not fighting a fucking 5'5" guy here anymore. Blackshear should win. I don't know if he's gonna finish him. It's like I'm not too sure on if he finishes him. Minus 460 for Blackshear. You know what's crazy? Like Blackshear versus Cody Gibson the first round. Like I watched that fight back. It's like that's probably why I'm not like too confident in Blackshear here. Because like the first one, Cody Gibson, if you put pressure on this dude, man, you can definitely land on Blackshear. And we've seen this guy fucking knock the fuck out right in the first round by Jackson. And but Jackson hits really hard. I mean, and I don't know who said it. I think it was maybe Joe Rogan. He said that not Damon Jackson. His name Damon Jackson. His name might be Damon Jackson, right? Damon Jackson has like bigger hands than Ngannou. I mean, I don't know if I fucking believe that, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Blackshear on this one. Submission for Blackshear. What's the submission? Plus 150. I mean, the reason like they opened that at plus 250 is because I think Alatengheili really tough. You know what's crazy? Like he's got all his wins by submission, right? He's finishing everyone in the UFC, and they still opened Blackshear by submission at plus 250. So like that kind of tells me like the bookmakers like they think it's gonna be tough for him to like finish Alatengheili, because like he's got like 2 wins by submission back to back. Like his last 3 wins are by submission. He's finished everyone, and still like, they opened the submission at plus 250. So like Blackshear by decision plus 125. I'm gonna have to go with Blackshear to win, but I don't think Healy, if he can wrestle and like stay safe, which I don't think that's gonna be the case if he wrestles here, because the jiu-jitsu just isn't as good as Blackshear. What's Alatengheili by decision? Alatengheili by KO plus 850. Can he knock out on Blackshear? I mean, it's happened before. It could happen again, but probably not. This guy's not finishing everyone. I don't think fucking Alatengheili's finished anyone in the UFC. He's got 5 wins and 4 of them by decision. He's not finishing 125 or Clayton Rodriguez, not finishing Chad Anleger, who's like fucking loves getting finished by everyone. Kevin Kroom is the last guy that he finished. I mean, this guy's a fucking bum. Kevin Kroom. I think Blackshear should win. I'm gonna go with Blackshear on this one. He's got to win, Ray. There's no way he loses to fucking Alatengheili. But these Chinese fighters, they've been winning. I mean, this year. So like, yeah, which card was it? That pay-per-view card we had. Who's that fucking dude that beat? I can't even remember his name right now. But all 3 Chinese, like Kong Wang won, Zhang Weili won, and the other dude won as underdog. No Jackson. Is it Damon Jackson or is it? Am I fucking up his name now? I'm probably messing up his name now. Look up Damon Jackson's hairline. Why, Grammy? Let the fucking dude have his hairline. He'll probably get a new hairline. Like, oh, Damon Jackson. There's like so many fucking Damons in the UFC now. Like, I'm mixing them up now. I know I'm definitely mixing them up because I know Damon Jackson retired right after losing to Jim Miller. He lost to Jim Miller, I remember. So he retired after that. It's Montel Jackson. Yeah, there it is, Larry. Larry's got better fucking memory than I do. Thank goodness you told me that. I was like, oh, I've been calling this guy Damon Jackson. That's crazy. Rangju, yeah, it was Rangju, right? Rangju. The guy that beat Cody Steele. That was, bro. Cody Steele is not a fighter you want to bet on money on. You just want to watch him fight. Like, I learned my lesson with Cody Steele. Yeah, I was recording the interview. Okay, you're writing with the Chinaman. I mean, good luck on the underdog. I mean, he's definitely a big underdog here. If you can wrestle and stay safe from the submissions, maybe you can win. But if he wrestles, I feel like I could see Damon Blackshear getting sweeps and like ending up on top, looking for submissions, landing ground elbows, ground and pound, because he has decent ground elbows from top position. Fight doesn't go to this plus. Fight to go to this is -140. Man, I don't know. I don't have the best rate on this fight. And the line's like kind of crazy. If Damon was like -200, I'd bet him at -200. -460 just seems like fucking expensive. All right, let's move on. Next fight on the card is Chris Gutierrez versus John Castaneda. I was gonna say sexy Mexi Castaneda, but sounds kind of sus. But yeah, this is like probably like the third time they made this matchup, or second time or like fourth time. I don't know. Let me see, because I remember this fight was supposed to be on that pay-per-view card. Yeah, this is like the third time they're making this matchup now. Crazy. And Castaneda was the one that had illness in the first one. And I was picking Castaneda on that one, but I don't like seeing like fighters pull out from illness like that. I mean, Gutierrez has been ready and he's training over there at Factory X, and these guys over there, they've been winning this year at Factory X. My only worry with Chris Gutierrez is like he's just wants all he wants to do is like fucking land leg kicks and leg kicks for 15 minutes. He's not gonna knock anyone out. I don't remember the last time he knocked anyone out. I mean, how long ago was it? Chris Gutierrez. He's definitely tough though. Like it's not easy finishing Gutierrez. I don't think anyone's finished Gutierrez before, or someone has. Not someone's caught him in submission. Barcelos. Okay, it was Barcelos that got him in a submission. But yeah, he's not easy to like knock out or anything like that. I mean, Song Yadong couldn't knock him out or put him away, and that was a 5-round fight. And I actually bet on Song Yadong by KO there too, and had him parlay. So I was disappointed. But yeah, John Castaneda, if you can wrestle, you can win maybe. And if this is just like him like not closing distance on Gutierrez, he's gonna have a hard time dealing with the range of Gutierrez, and Gutierrez is gonna win. I mean, it's a pretty closely lined fight. I think it goes over 2.5 rounds. I'll actually bet the over 2.5 rounds. The last time they made this matchup on that pay-per-view card, haven't bet it this time. I haven't even seen what the lines are for the over. Gutierrez -140 now, which seems reasonable. I mean, he can win, he can outpoint him. But I've seen this guy get taken on by that fucking striker. What was his name? That guy that came in a short notice. Quang Li was Quang Li. Okay, Quang Li is actually fighting Bolaños next week, I think, May the 3rd. Yeah, I think it goes over. I think this is a good parlay piece to over. The only way like Castaneda can finish him by submission, and he's gonna have to hurt him on the feet to lock in that submission. I don't know if I see that happening, because Gutierrez, like, he's pretty good at surviving if he's in trouble. I hate Gutierrez tapes, his ankles. You remember when he went for a Minari roll and Song Yadong? That was actually fucking hilarious. Chris Guti. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Chris Gutierrez. I was actually picking Castaneda. I like Castaneda. Like I bet against him last time with Marcos. Well, the Marcos is actually like way better. I trust Marcos. I mean, he's actually fighting Montel Jackson, I think, next week, which is not a good matchup for him. I mean, I'm probably still gonna bet him because he's plus money. Like he's a nerd. I had a parlay, I had a crazy parlay plus 18,000 parlay, ending with Marcos. That fight against Marcos and Yannis. And like I made like 18 units on that parlay. Like crazy, $10 to win like $1,800. Fucking crazy. And Marcos came through for me. That means I got a better Marcos this time. I have to do it because he fucking cashed that parlay for me because he got injured from a low leg kick for who no, he was sick. I think. Oh, you mean DDP? Yeah, his shin bone. I think he's got an injury on the shin. Yeah, like I'm not really like a big fan of Gutierrez. Like his only guy he knocked out was Frankie Edgar, I think. That was Frankie Edgar shouldn't have been fighting at that point. He stayed so long in the UFC. If Castaneda can't take him on, it's gonna be Gutierrez. This isn't all day. Yeah, that's the way I see it going. I feel like he's just gonna do enough to win 29-28. Could even be a split. But if Castaneda can put that pressure on him, I don't think Gutierrez likes pressure. He wants to just stay in that kickboxing range and just spam leg kicks and body kicks. And he's got nice knees up the middle, and I've seen Castaneda not really deal with those knees up the middle from Marcos. What's going on, Paige? How you doing, brother? How's the week going? Castaneda fight goes. Yeah, I really like the over here lane. I bet the over last time when they're supposed to compete at Modesty 25. It's like Modesty 60 now. This time, yeah, they opened it at Modesty 50. They actually lined it better this time. Yeah, I gotta go with over or Gutierrez by decision. What's Gutierrez by decision? Damn, plus 100. You more than bet the money line if you're gonna bet Gutierrez. Yeah, if you're betting Gutierrez, just take the money line, then taking by decisions. Maybe something crazy happens and fucking Castaneda gets injured or some shit, then it goes down as a TKO. Shit like that can happen all the time. Spam leg kicks is one way to win. I mean, he's got decent kickboxing. I mean, it's just now like, but his leg kicks are really nasty though. To defeat any strikers. Can't complain, bro. Let's go, brother. You really like this card? Yeah, same, bro. I can't wait for Saturday. And I like this main event over round 3 versus Hill. I think it's a much better main event than that fight. It looked like Polyana needed 3 more precise leg kicks to get Uncle Live out of there. Not really. He was actually checking those leg kicks pretty well. Uncle Live, I mean. And it's tough to land leg kicks when you're getting pressured back the whole time. And Uncle Live was fucking running him back. I won't be surprised this fight if just the fight of the night is Brown and Dalby. Yeah, that's gonna be a good matchup, man. Dalby and Brown. Dalby's been looking fucking great at 40 years old. Is crazy. This guy's like looking better than he was when he's 30 years old. All right, let's move on, guys. Next fight on the card is Evan Elder versus Gage Young. Now, Gage Young is actually taking this fight on short notice. If you guys didn't know, Evan Elder was supposed to fight this dude right here, Hassan Jada. And he's facing, how many charges is he facing? He's facing 2 felony charges. Lewd X with a child under 14 years old. What the fuck, bro? What are you doing with your life, dog? 14 years old, 15-year-old, where the defendant is 10 years older than the victim. This happened in Sacramento. This is why this now Gage Young is getting this opportunity because Hassan Jada was supposed to make his debut in the UFC from Contender Series. His bail was set at 400K, and he's hopefully he doesn't fucking have 400K to pay bail. That's crazy, man. Like they gotta ban him, right? He can't ever fight in the UFC anymore, like with this shit. But yeah, let's do the breakdown. So we got Gage Young. I actually picked Gage Young over Sackhild on Contender Series. I think that wasn't that his last matchup. Let me see. So actually bet him at like plus money over Sackhild. And I bet the over 2.5 rounds. I think I bet the over, not the money line. It was over 2.5 rounds on Contender Series 7 months back. Yeah, it was Sackhild. Quillen Sackhild. He didn't look bad in that fight, honestly. Like he's got some decent striking. He can wrestle a little bit. But this is gonna be a tough matchup at in his short notice debut against Evan Elder. Because Evan Elder has good striking, he can wrestle. He made his debut up at 170 pounds against Preston Parsons, and tough debut. He took that fight on like a couple days' notice, so not really the most favorable circumstances for Evan Elder there. But he's looked better after that debut. Lost to, I mean, actually, you know what's crazy? I actually bet on Nazim Sadikov, and I was so happy. I couldn't tell you guys how happy I was they stopped that fight. I needed a miracle there, and I got a miracle by the referee there. But he was up 2 rounds over Nazim Sadikov, and Sadikov landed like a crazy cut in that third round. Landed a shot over the on the head, or I think it was like right here. Cut him open pretty bad, and then they stopped that fight. I mean, they probably could have just let it go on, but it was a pretty bad cut, so they stopped it. But he should be on a 3-5 win streak right now, and I do think I do think he can beat Gage Young though, but it's because I think it goes over. I think Gage Young is really tough, man. I think it goes over 2.5 rounds. Like Yusuf said here, yeah, I think it's over 2.5 rounds. Hopefully, isn't too bad. Yeah, have they dropped totals yet? I see this one going over, man. Gage Young's really tough. Ivan Alder's really tough, and I don't see these guys submitting each other. The over 2.5 rounds minus 240. Honestly, that's not a bad parlay piece. Minus 240. I like this one over, and I like the which one? The Cameron side. No, not that one. The Gutierrez over and the Evan Elder over 2.5 rounds. I think that's not a bad parlay piece. Parlaying those over 2.5 rounds because I see both these fights going over. And you can get plus money with those 2-leg parlays. We have a lot of fresh meat in the welterweight. Yeah, it's exciting to be part of the welterweight. Okay. Bro, I honestly hope Bilal Muhammad loses his fucking belt soon. Like I'm tired of this guy going the distance every other fight. But Bilal's really good. I mean, I gotta give him credit. He's really fucking good at what he does. And it's like I know people are calling him GSP, which isn't that bad comparison because GSP used to go the distance all the time. He wasn't really like finishing everyone before. Then he started finishing people after like later. But I remember like I don't know if you guys like been watching UFC that long. I'm sure you guys have. People used to call GSP really fucking boring because all he used to do was spam takedowns and control people. Bilal, Marab, and Manan. Bro, Manan, like I think Manan should win, but like it's probably gonna be like a striking matchup, and could definitely get tricky. But I don't see like Shevchenko getting takedowns on Manan because Manan's built like a fucking dude. He might be a dude. If it looks like a dude, speaks like a dude, might be a dude. Oh, Pena, please, for the love of God, do not parlay Pena. But the odds are pretty crazy though. Rob Manan. Yeah, just stay away from Pena. Even though I think what's her name? Kayla Harrison. I don't think she's all that good. She's really fucking big though. She used to fight 155 pounds in PFL, like in her PFL days. So she's gonna have a size edge over pretty much everyone at 135 pounds. Yeah, guys, hit the damn like button, boys. Let's go. I'm glad I did the live stream on Wednesday. I was actually supposed to go live with Johnny K Picks, and wasn't gonna be able to make it that early. So I was like, once I get home, I'll do a live stream. Pena better make us some money, bro. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna bet that fight. I actually bet against Pena with Pennington. He should have won that fight. Let's be honest. Pennington should have won that fight. I don't know. I can't believe they gave it to Pena. No, see, will cash. Pena definitely cash. I mean, the odds are definitely crazy. So like, not a bad bet at those crazy odds on Pena. Harrison's overrated. I do see Harrison getting takedowns though, but if it's striking only, I think Harrison's striking is fucking horrendous. Bilal has 4 hours and 17 minutes of locked-in time and no knockdowns. Bro, I mean, he's not really like a knockout artist, right? I mean, it is what it is, but I really don't want to pick Bilal Muhammad, and I don't. I think I'm like Bilal Muhammad, Marab are like the two fighters that I get predictions wrong all the time because I put my bias. I can't put my bias aside because I want to see them lose so much that I just I just hope for the best. But I'm gonna have to change my strategy on Bilal now and Marab. Let's move on, guys. I think the over. I think if this one goes over, and Evan Alder should win. Probably like 29-28 because I see him winning the first round with the striking. But Gage Young can strike, And I don't think there's gonna be any wrestling in this fight. Over 2.5 rounds, minus 240. I think it goes over. Pretty good parlay piece over 2.5 rounds. Let's move on. Next fight on the card, we got Matt Schnell versus Jimmy the Break Flick. Matt Schnell, I thought this guy's retired like 5 times already, but apparently coming back. These guys, they just can't call it a career. What the hell's gonna happen here? Like, I don't fucking know, man. This is a crazy fight. Like, Matt Schnell should have won on paper, but he has lost how many fights now? Let's see. Let's see how many fights Schnell has lost now. He's lost like 4 of his last 5. Well, he's fighting Brendan Royval, Mateus Nicolau, Steve Urse, and Cody Durden. I think he took that Cody Durden fight on short notice, or maybe Cody Durden took that fight on short notice. I can't remember who took that on short notice. Let me check. I think Cody Durden was probably the one that took that fight on short notice. Or was it? Yeah, it was Cody Durden, because he was supposed to fight Alexander Costa. Then Alexander Costa pulled out, so it was Durden took that fight on short notice, and it was a club and sub. So it's crazy that he's actually getting subbed now by people. But all these guys are pretty good, man. But like, he's one in fucking. How many wins does he have? 1. Jordan Espinoza. I don't even know who this fucking guy is. Espinoza. Luis Smoke. I remember Luis Smoke. I actually remember Luis Smoke. Bro, I wish he was still in the UFC. It's crazy they cut him after 2 losses. Jimmy Flake by submissions live probably any fucking day of the week. So would I be shocked if Jimmy Flake lands something crazy like a flying knee or some shit, knocks him down and like gets a submission? Like, I wouldn't be shocked at all, because Nicolau has no chin. This guy's like, I can't believe, like, how can you be this chinny at 125 pounds? It just doesn't make any fucking sense to me. I don't know. I don't know what this guy can do to like improve that chin anymore. His chin's been gone for so long. But then Flake doesn't have any fucking power. I don't think he has any knockdowns in the UFC. Let me look it up. I gotta fucking look this up on the fly. Flake. Apps. Does he have any fucking knockdowns in the UFC? Let's see. It's not fucking loading for some reason. I gotta check this right now. I don't think I've ever seen Flick knock down anyone. Because I know he got that crazy fucking flying triangle on Durden. I don't think he knocked him down there. Or did he knock him down there? Let me see. Flick. He's got no knockdowns in the UFC. He's been knocked down once by Costa. He probably has a better chin, like, if you're being honest right now, than Snell. How many times Snell been knocked down? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times Snell's been knocked down in the UFC. But like, by Rob Fon, by Pentosa, who's the champion. He actually knocked down Roy Wall. I mean, so the guy has power, and I think he can knock out Jimmy Flake. Sumer Darzi knocked him down, but Sumer Darzi has good striking. Nicolau knocked him down twice. Our Cersei, like, good striker. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with fucking Schnell, but there's no way I'm betting this fight. I mean, probably the under 1.5 rounds, if anything. I think it goes under, like, either way. But I got burned on the under in that fucking Muniz fight. I bet Muniz by KO, and he just wasn't really trying to knock him out. I don't know what was going on with Muniz there. Flick by submission. Let's see what the flick by submission is. They set the line at 1.5 rounds for a flyweight fight. I mean, that's pretty crazy. That means it's definitely going under 1.5 rounds. Because these guys, like, Snell has no striking defense. Flick has no striking defense. So someone's definitely getting knocked down early and finished off. Fight doesn't go to distance, minus 340. I remember that Muniz fight not to go to distance was like minus 400. And that somehow went the distance. Because Muniz just didn't want to fucking knock him down. And Muniz is actually fighting in BKFC now. I like Muniz, so hopefully they bring him back to UFC. Because he actually had a good record in UFC. But they cut him because he actually knocked out the other dude. But he made it really boring with Flick. So like the UFC's like we had enough of you. We're gonna cut you now. I'm definitely betting Matt on my parlays, bro. Totally worth it. He should win. I mean, I'm not saying he's not gonna win, but like you never know, man. Flick is a fucking. He's like one of these guys that pulls off flukes somehow. Like so. I mean, well, he has no striking. I remember Malcolm Gordon was beating his ass, and then he got one takedown. He subs Malcolm Gordon, who's like a fucking glass cannon. Pressure, Sean Brady, bro. Can we not? Let's talk about this card, fanboy. Can we talk about this card right now? Brady's not fighting yet. But yeah, I think he should cash, man. But I don't know if I can trust like, cause what if Flick lands like a flying knee or some shit, knocks him out? I mean, that wouldn't be. That could happen. That could definitely happen. And Flick's probably gonna be throwing some heat. Yeah, he's definitely tough though. I mean, Flick. So is like Snow's tough too. Both of these guys are pretty tough. But they don't have any striking defense. Trailer Park Boys assemble. Who looks like a? Does Flick look like he lives in a trailer park? Probably, right? Probably. I actually used to watch that TV show. I mean, Netflix, Trailer Park Boys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Summer Dars. I mean, not Summer Dars. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Schnell. Minus 175 for Schnell. He opened up at minus 325. I mean, a lot of money coming in Flick this week, and I don't blame anyone. But I'm gonna stay away from this one. I don't. The only one that I like is doesn't go the distance, and I might maybe throw that in a parlay. But fuck, man, like when you lose money betting on the under and in the fight before, like it's really tough to get to minus 350 in the next one. But I feel like I'm more confident because like Schnell has no chin, Flick has no striking defense, and there's also like opportunities for them to find a submission on each other. So I think it's lined pretty correct for this one not to go the distance. Under 1.5 rounds, minus 135. I think it goes under. I'm gonna lean towards under here. Even though they're like flyweights, I mean, but normally like flyweight, they open the totals at 2.5 rounds for flyweight fights. But this one, I think it should go under. Let's move on. Next fight on the card, we got Ikram Aliaskhab versus Andre Muniz. Lane, are you gonna go with the Muniz here, or are you rocking with Aliaskhab? Now, Aliaskhab is coming off a brutal KO loss to Whitaker, right? Whitaker, he took that fight on short notice. He's supposed to fight Antonio Tricoli, but then Chimaev ended up pulling out because he was sick in the hospital. So they're like, oh, we'll give you this opportunity. Aliaskhab, you can go over there in Saudi Arabia and fight Whitaker, and he got knocked the fuck out in the first round. But Whitaker is one of the best strikers at 185 pounds. And also, like, Whitaker, like, wasn't really doing that well, 170 pounds, but, like, 185 pounds Whitaker has definitely been a problem if you're just striking Whitaker. So, like, no shame losing to, like, he got knocked out by Chimaev and Whitaker. So, like, those are his only two losses. I mean, some of the best middleweights out there right now in MMA. So, absolutely no shame in that. Muniz, on the other hand, more of a grappler. He can wrestle. Like, he got 11 takedowns on the Turtle, Iron Turtle. Or Iron Turtle was my lock of the week. Now I can't tell you guys how disappointed I was in Turtle, because he couldn't defend a fucking takedown, save his life. And even though I think Turtle won that fight on damage, but they gave it to Muniz because he had like 12 minutes of control time in that fight. I'm gonna go with Aliaskhab by KO. I mean, this could be the pick. I'm not picking Muniz. And Muniz is one of these guys. If things get tough, he'll just fucking look for the door. And I think that's gonna be the case here. But the line's fucking crazy. Like, this is like the fourth time they made this matchup, and I actually parlayed Aliaskhab like the last two times, and they keep canceling the fight. So I didn't really parlay him this time. He's gonna win. The KO is like unbettable almost. Not to go the distance. I mean, it's probably not gonna go the distance here. I do see a lot of finishes on this card. Minus 550 for Aliaskhab. I think Aliaskhab is gonna win, man. So he can wrestle, like, so I can see him taking down Muniz and like landing ground and pound from top position, and he can maybe get a submission of Muniz, which would be kind of crazy if you can lock in a submission over Muniz. But I can see Aliaskhab getting takedowns and just like throwing ground and pound and finishing him off. So that's the way I'm gonna go with this one. Muniz over 1.5 rounds, minus 125. fight to end inside it is minus 400. It's not going to distance. Fight's not going to distance at all. And they actually opened it at minus 600. I mean, which is kind of crazy though. But I just don't see Muniz like he's gonna have to get an armbar submission or something like that, something crazy. He does have decent jiu-jitsu, but I've seen this guy quit way too many times, and I can see all this care of like making work with the wrestling, and when he's quitting after. All this care of is Russian. I mean, he should win. Doesn't mean they're all gonna win. I mean, but they do win at like over 85% of the time. These Russians. He usually picks up guys by their physique, kind of like AJ expert. AJ, bro, like it's part of his breakdown, bro. It's part of AJ's breakdown. I only pick only go off physiques for WMA, and I like bringing up those physiques for WMA, long as they're kind of hot. I'm so undecided. For the record, I did not automatically pick the Brazilian. I mean, I feel like you pick a lot of Brazilians, Lane. I've been getting burnt on the Brazilian Brito, Lopez. Like fuck, man. Like that's why like the only Brazilian I'm betting on. I think Amorim. Ray Amorim is Brazilian. This is he Brazilian? Yeah, Amorim is Brazilian. So I got Amorim and Zhang in a parlay with Powers from LFA last week. So I feel good about that parlay. I mean, it's a chalky parlay, but it's gonna cash. Then I'm thinking about Wellmaker, like for like 1 unit, and then Prates. But yeah, this one I'll just care about KO first round, second round. I don't think it's gonna go past the second round this fight. Let's see if they have props on fan deal for this one. All these care of right now. Yeah, they have props on fan deal, so fight not to go this month 550, and then let's see what the first second round is. All this care by first round, second round KO plus 110. I think he's gonna finish him by KO, TKO. What's fight does it start round 3? Let's see. Minus 172. That's probably even better. Fight does it start round 3. Safer. Because Muniz has decent jiu-jitsu, so maybe he can like look for an armbar, but it's gonna be I feel like it's gonna be tough getting an armbar and all this care of. I gotta go with Ikram. He's gonna knock his ass out early. All right, guys. Next fight on the card, we got Randy Brown versus Nicholas Dalby. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. I am kind of worried about Randy Brown. I still gotta pick Randy Brown because I do think he's a better striker. And that Brown lost. I mean, the battle lost. Not Brown lost. Battle. He could have won that fight. He honestly could have won that fight. Really close matchup. I mean, he just got kind of clinched for like 15 minutes there by Battle. And I was happy that Battle won that fight because I had money on Battle. So I was really fucking happy, but I wasn't confident that Battle was definitely gonna win. Like, I'm glad they gave it to Battle, but if we're gonna go based off damage, I think Brown won that fight based on damage and landing the better shots at range. Dalby has decent clinch though, and Dalby's one of these guys that's gonna be like marching you down, putting pressure on you, landing nice knees with the middle, but his striking defense is kind of lacking. He gets hit a lot. I mean, at range, like I mean, Brown's absorbing a lot of strikes too, 3.24. So it's not that much of a difference. I thought Brown wasn't getting landed on that much, but clearly he is too. Also grappling. 73% takedown defense for Brown, but Brown can be taken on. But is Nicholas Dalby gonna wrestle? Probably not. He's probably just gonna strike with them. And I gotta go with Brown on this one. Better leg kicks, more weapons on the feed, and kind of a sniper range. He's gonna have does he have reach advantage here? He should, right? He's gonna have almost 4-inch reach advantage over Dalby. And I don't think Brown's gonna gas. He fights really patiently. Like he's not gonna gas like Bonfim, I think. Because Bonfim, like he was trying to get him out of there in the first round. I remember. Then he just kind of gassed out later. So, but Brown is kind of chinny though. Like we can't overlook that fact. He's been chin before. But Dalby is gonna knock his ass out. I don't know. I don't know if I can bet on Randy Brown this week. I'm picking Randy Brown. I like him to win. But I'm always kind of worried about Brown getting fucking pressured back by guys like this. Like Dalby, even though he's 40 years old, this guy isn't like typical 40-year-old. Doesn't fight like he's 40 years old. He's got to be on something, right? Dalby's got to be on something. You like Dalby by decision. I mean, it could happen. Honestly, it could happen if you can like pressure him, grapple maybe, make him buck and be on the back foot. That's the way you can win. Land nice knees up the middle, but I think Brown's gonna have better boxing than Dalby. That's gonna be my prediction. Brown by decision. I think it goes over because Dalby is a fucking motherfucker to finish. I mean, he's not easy to finish. Brown minus 250. I mean, man, that line is like kind of. It should be like I think I feel like it should be like minus 180 ish here. Anything over minus 200, it's like I mean I know he's younger, but like it's only a couple years, not that much younger. Can Randy Brown knock his ass out? I mean, maybe because Dalby is pretty hittable though, but it's really tough to get out of there. Dalby buys in plus 300. If you think Dalby wins, I mean, just take the money line. I mean, what's the money line? It's like plus 210. So you might as well just take the money line. Because Brown's been chin before, so it could happen if you can land a nice knee up the middle or something crazy. But I gotta go with Brown here. I think Brown, this is a good matchup for that battle fight. Picking Brown, but not betting him though. Yeah, I don't know. Same, bro. Like I got a bad feeling on this one. Like even though like after watching tape, I think battle. I mean not battle. Brown should win. Like because I think he's got more ways to win. Like not more ways to win. He's definitely like it's gonna be a striking matchup. And I don't see Dalby wrestling him in the striking matchup. I gotta go with Brown because I feel like he's gonna have to throw more volume and then just stay a little bit busy. But I don't know how he's gonna deal with the pressure. Dalby will win. You'll see. Maybe we'll see. We'll find out this Saturday, brother. A lot of white lines on this card. Yeah, pick you should do you should do your breakdown. Breathe. Breathe like Dalby. Okay. I can't fucking do it, bro. It's something only Dalby can do. I'll try doing it for the fight. If Dalby wins, I'll do 20 push-ups. Okay. You're gonna do push-ups? Or me? So 20. Okay, that's good. We'll bring you on. Let's go, man. A lot of yeah, there are Stu. I think Brown's gonna win this one. I don't know if I can put my money on it though. It's like with Brown, I was like worried about putting money on him. I didn't bet him over that Solid Cup guy. I should have bet him there because that was easy money for him. But like I'm always kind of worried because like he can be knocked down pretty easy, but I feel like he's gonna be able to keep range and deal with the pressure. He's got pretty good footwork to deal with the Dalby's forward pressure. Yeah, and I don't think Dalby's gonna wrestle. If Dalby had wrestling, and then I'd be kind of like I'd think about picking Dalby here with the wrestling, but he doesn't really shoot takedowns out there. Let's see. Let's see what the Braun by TKO plus 275 plus 385 on other books. TKO. Brown like if Brown doesn't snipe you one shot, he's just gonna like outpoint you. I don't think he's gonna like really look for the KO. He's like one of these guys that's okay just outpointing you from range. Let's move on. Next fight on the card, we got Michel Pereira versus Magomedov. How many, bro? We still got like 3 more fights to break down. Now, Michel Pereira, obviously, like I lost money betting on him over Hernandez, and that was, man, that was just I after like the first 3 minutes, this guy had no cardio left at all. But thus Anthony Hernandez, can always do the same thing. Both these guys, like their cardio is like kind of suspect. So like I'm gonna have to go with Michel Pereira. I've been picking Michel Pereira to win this week. And I do think he can get Busada there early. Michel Pereira in the first round is a fucking hard guy to deal with. And I don't think Abus has a durability like Anthony Hernandez. And he's been getting wins, right? I mean, he couldn't finish Farley always, but he did out wrestle him. Then he finished at Bruno Ferreira in that third round. But Bruno Ferreira almost knocked his ass out in the second round. And I picked Bruno Ferreira there as underdog. Dilson was actually better than Kaya Berhalio. Third round finish over Abu Smagam. He actually hurt him. Kaya hurt him, then he just didn't like go for the finish. Like I would have liked to see. He had a good first round with Strickland. Like then he just kind of like I think the first round could have been a 10 round. Like he outstruck Strickland in the first round, then took his back, controlled him. So like
Magomedov can wrestle, man. He's got more ways to win here probably than Michel Pereira. But Michel Pereira in the first round, like I think he can knock his ass out in the first round. So that's gonna be my prediction. That's the way I'm going here. Michel Pereira by first round, TKO. Does he submit Abus Magomedov? Probably not. It's gonna be a TKO, I think. Michel was gassed from banging his side chick. Yeah, I heard that story. I studied MP a lot when he fought Michel Pereira. Okay. I was like, what the hell's MP? He picked Hernandez. I know. There's a lot of smart people on smart money on Hernandez over Michel Pereira. I was like looking too much into that like Colin knocking his ass out, right? Hernandez, I mean, so like Hernandez definitely getting better now. Can Michel win by decision? I mean, I feel like he could. Honestly, I feel like he could, but I don't know if I see this one going the distance. I mean, unless they're both like so tired and they can't finish each other in the first round, then there's just gonna be a sloppy back and forth fight, and Abu's shooting takedowns and maybe getting a takedown, controlling Michel Pereira landing shots from range, landing nice high kicks, body kicks, knees up the middle. And I like the way Michel Pereira like goes to the body, like he'll dig those fucking knees to the body and those body shots. And yeah, I'm gonna go with Michel Pereira. I'm gonna give him one more fucking chance. And I wish he was underdog here. Like I know a lot of people are in Abus here, so if the line flips, I'll take a shot in Michel Pereira plus money. Cause I do think this. I think he's got early upside, and then maybe you can bet on Abus later, live bet Abus like after the first round. Because I think Abus probably can grapple him, maybe get a takedown later. But I hope that Michel Pereira's been working on that cardio after his last fight. Abus is going to keep a high guard round one and then beat him second. Do you think he finishes him or what? Spy submission? Think he subs Michel Pereira? Could happen maybe. That being said, I'm telling you on Abus pick. I'm not picking Abus, I'm picking Michel Pereira. I'm going Team Brazil on this one. I know Age is picking Abus, right? Or is he picking Abus? I think Age is going Abus Magomedov. He believes in Abus. I think he picked him over Kai Brawley or I don't didn't he? I think he did as a pretty big underdog. So AJ believes in him more than I do. Yeah, give me Michel Pereira by KO TKO in the first round. See what the odds are. Plus 119 for Abus, and then minus 139 for Michel Pereira. And the line hasn't gone anywhere. I mean, there's been money coming in on both ways on the side. Over 1.5 rounds, minus 185. Damn. So, like, I mean, people think it's really going to go over 1.5 rounds. Maybe it could. Maybe Michel Pereira is going to take his time this time. Got Furry gassed out in the last one, right? Maybe. That might be why people are betting over here. If Abu Screw is here, you'd be really handsome. Okay. I'm telling Finch on the Garry pick. Good luck, bro. Good luck on that one. I'm not gonna put my money on someone that's on a vegan diet, but it's gonna be a good matchup for sure. Let's move on. Next fight on the card, we got Giga Chikadze versus David Onama. Now, the way that I have this fight, like playing in when I run this fight in my head, what I think is gonna happen is Giga's gonna win the first round. Can he knock out Onama? Maybe land a nasty liver kick, that Giga kick that he's knocked out some people with. Like Cub Swanson, he knocked out Cub Swanson with that Giga kick. But Giga in the first round is a fucking scary dude, man. You can knock your ass out early, and he's got nice flying knees up the middle. He's definitely got better kickboxing. He used to be a kickboxer. But Nama, like, I feel like he's got grappling upside here, and he can wrestle. And I've seen Nama gas out against Nate the Train. I'm sure you guys remember that one. That was crazy fight. I had the fight doesn't go the distance there, and I was like, what the fuck? I can't believe that fight went the distance there. Unreal. I think that's one of the best fights I've seen in the UFC. They should have got fight of the night there, right? Did they? Sure they did. Yeah, they did. Oh yeah, they did get fight of the night there on Nate the Train and Nama. But yeah, he knocking out Gabriel Santos is really impressive. Really impressive. And I think I like Nama. I think he's got more power with his boxing. Whereas Giga's got more power in those kicks, so it's gonna be like a battle of can Giga keep the range and keep Nama from pressuring him. That's the way I feel like it's gonna decide who's gonna win this fight. But I'm gonna go with Nama. I think Nama can pump the jab out there and Giga like after the first round, I've seen this guy get tired way too many times. And I think Anama can deal with him and also grapple. He doesn't really grapple as much as I want to see from Anama, but we've seen him grapple over Pierce, Jonathan Pierce. He was taking on Pierce, out scrambling Jonathan Pierce. He was out scrambling, what's his name, Gabriel Santos too. So I'm gonna go to Nama by. Does he finish him though? I don't know if he's gonna finish him. I think he goes. I think he goes all 2 rounds. Giga's really tough to finish, so I feel like it's gonna go over. Nama minus 170 for Nama. I mean, this is a huge step up for Nama though, because Giga's was is he still ranked? I think he still might be ranked now, but he was ranked at one point. Over 2.5 rounds, minus 185. So I mean, the bookmakers think it goes over. I think it goes over 2.5 rounds because Giga's like Anama's not gonna submit him, so it's gonna have to knock his ass out. And I don't know if he knocks him out, honestly, because Giga has a chin on him. He took an absolute beating from what's his name, Kelvin Cater, and Kelvin Cater has nasty power, and he couldn't get him out of there in 25 minutes. I love Chuck Buffalo, bro. I'm actually picking Chuck Buffalo over Mike Malott. I'm fucking done with Mike Malott, bro. He's let me down way too many times. Let me down over Magny. Then I bet him by submission over Trevin Giles, and he didn't shoot any takedowns. I'm done with Magny. I mean Mike Malott. Hope he gets knocked the fuck out. What's going on, John Naylor? Said, hey, pick him a different card, but what do you think about Tagir? But I'm picking Tagir over Horiguchi. I know I watched Horiguchi and what's his name? Ryzen. He used to be in the UFC before, like, but I don't think he's out wrestling Tagir Lindbekov. He's not gonna submit Tagir Lindbekov, so I'm gonna go with Tagir on that one. Giga by decision, yeah. Do you think Giga wins by decision? You think he's gonna out kickbox him? Maybe. Either way, I think it goes over 2.5 rounds. I mean, there's a couple overs I like on this card. Giga by decision. What's Giga by decision? If he wins the first round, then he's probably gonna win the fight 28-28. But if he wins the first round, then he loses the second, then he's not gonna win the third round. Unless he gets knocked down later, which just seems really rare for him knocking people down after the first round. He's plus 145 on the money line. Giga by Anama by finish. What's Anama by submission? Can he lock in the submission? Plus 650 for Anama by submission. And it's kind of crazy. Plus 800 on other books on DraftKings. I don't know. He hasn't really subbed anyone in the UFC, right? Anama. He likes striking with, so his last submission was like back in like 2020 guillotine. I don't see Giga shooting takedowns on him, so it's probably gonna be Nama having to like get arm triangle. And I think I remember him getting an arm triangle in Armfield. But Armfield's like a bantamweight, so a lot easier locking in the submission in Armfield than it's gonna be on Giga Chikadze. You think Delete Giga, Garam, or Avenger? Average fighters, okay. Bro, like Garam is like I'm done with Garam now. I don't think I'm ever gonna pick Garam ever again, ever. That's it. Yeah, I like the fight goes a distance. I think Giga's really tough, and Nama's really tough. If Giga knocks him out, it's gonna have to be like a flying, like a liver cake, that Giga cake, or maybe like a flying knee, because he's actually got some nice flying knees up the middle, and he actually I think he hurt Arnold Allen with one of those flying knees in the second round. Anyone tailed plus 2600, plus 1700 long shot NBS shared. Bro, guys, join the fucking Discord, man. Woken's been fucking killing it. Woken Lane, Nate Brown, everyone Discord been absolutely on fire. I've had a busy 2 weeks, so I haven't really been betting NBA that much. But I actually bet on the over. I think which game was it? I mean, I can't even fucking remember. I bet the Clippers game. I bet the over in that one, and they've been under. Nate actually told me, he's like, "Yeah, don't bet the over. I think it's gonna go under." So I should listen to Nate there. But yeah, I haven't really been keeping up with NBA the past couple weeks. Let's go check. Yeah, guys, join Discord. It's a free Discord. We got like over 400 members in Discord now, and we got soccer, NBA. I mean, we got people dropping and giving you guys free bets every single day, and it's free. I mean, so it's not gonna charge you. It's not gonna cost you guys a penny. I mean, yeah, I think the Discord link. I'll drop the Discord link again here. Let's go. All right, guys, we got the co-main coming up now. Co-main event of the evening now. Next fight on the card is Anthony Smith versus Mingyang. Zhang Mingyang. I'm pretty good at doing that. Saying this guy's name. Well, Zhang Mingyang, bro. I like this guy, man. I think he's gonna be ranked in top 15 soon. And is Anthony Smith ranked right now? Oh, he's ranked top 50. Okay, he's ranked number 15. So this is the UFC. I mean, giving Zhang the chance to make it to the top 15, and Smith's gonna retire after this fight. Now Smith is Zhang Mingyang gonna shoot takedowns on this dude? If he shoots takedown on fucking Smith, bro, I'm done. I'm done with UFC forever. There's no way. There's no way this guy should be going out there. Like, Vitor Petrino is a fucking dumbass. Like you had one job, bro. Just strike with this dude. You could probably knock his ass hard. He's going out there shooting takedowns on Smith. Now Smith's gonna have better grappling. He's been UFC for way longer, but I've seen this guy quit way too many times. He'll just like, if you land shots on him, you land some damage, he'll just like turtle up, kind of give up. So that's the way I'm gonna go. Zhang Mingyang, I got him in a parlay with the Amorim and Bowers from LFA last week. I got Zhang at like minus 500, I think it was, and Amorim at minus 450. So like, 3 leg parlay from minus 123. What could go wrong? I think it's gonna cash either way. And Smith's, I think, is making a lot of money, bro. I don't know what kind of. I'm sure he's on like a really good contract right now with the UFC. He's probably on his like, how many fights does he have? Like over 20 fights in the UFC now. He's got to be making like over like 200K every fight, maybe like 300K every fight almost. He's got like 24 fights in the UFC, so like he's probably on his like maybe like 7th or 8th contract in the UFC now. So yeah, he's getting paid a ton of money. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Zhang Mingyang KO. I mean, the KO, like, I bet his KO over what was that guy's name? Fuck, the LFA guy. Aussie Diaz. Yeah, I bet his KO at +2. I think it was +200, or +185. I think it's +200. KO first round over Aussie Diaz, and he's got like so many first round KOs. So I'm like 2-0 on Zhang fights in the UFC. I picked him over Ribeiro, Aussie Diaz. He's going out there knocking out everyone in the first round. And Toko Tokos, you know what's crazy, guys? Toko Tokos is minus 500 over this dude. Like, if you guys didn't know, he was like minus 600 over Zhang Mingyang on the road to UFC finale. I think it was a road to UFC finale. Yeah, I gotta go with Zhang Mingyang here. I just pray that he's not going out there and trying to fucking wrestle with Anthony Smith. I don't think he will. Zhang Mingyang by KO in the first round, and I can just see hitting Anthony Smith with something, and Smith just covering up. I think that's the way we're gonna see this TKO, and the referee's gonna stop it. It'd be crazy if Anthony Smith can knock his ass out. That'd be kind of crazy. Not for me, not for my parlay, but that'd be kind of funny. But hopefully not. See what the line is. There's money coming on Anthony Smith now. Smith's plus 325 now, so some money coming in on Smith now. Minus 425 for Zhang Mingyang now. Under 1.5 rounds, it goes under 1.5 rounds. I mean, parlay under if you don't want to take Zhang money line and parlay. Fight doesn't go there, it's minus 550. Zhang by finish minus 350. You might as well just parlay the money line than by finish. Imagine fucking Smith just like survives a 3-round beating. Probably not, I mean, but I don't think surviving past the first round. KO is minus 325. I mean, I'm not betting the fucking KO minus 325. First round KO, I've seen it like plus 130. Bro, it's plus minus 115 now. So like, okay, first round KO for Zhang. Could be second on, I mean, so betting those run props, it's plus 105 now, okay. I've seen it at plus 130, and I was thinking about it. I was like, fuck, I mean, plus 130 is like for first round KO, it's not really that good. It's because he's got so many first round KOs. Either first or second round KO, he's gonna win. But money lines, I think, probably better at this point than betting the KO minus 300 almost. All right, guys, let's move on. The main event of the evening now. We got Ian Garry. I'm gonna drop the link later, guys. If you guys want to hop in, drop your prediction. Make sure you guys have a good mic though. Like, make sure you guys aren't fucking outside on the highway. So I'll drop the link in the chat after I'm done breaking down the main event. And then you guys want to hop in and drop your give us your parlays and your picks and the money what you guys are betting on this card. So I'll give you guys that opportunity after this fight. We got Ian Garry versus Carlos Prates. I'm gonna go Carlos Prates. Ian Garry's like, I'm actually undefeated on Ian Garry fights. I think he's like 7-1 in UFC or something like that. So he's got 5 rounds experience though. Like, so that's one thing Ian Garry has, and he's a decent striker, more of a point fighter. Like, I know he knocked out what's his name? He knocked out Daniel Rodriguez with that crazy high kick. I don't see him landing that high kick on Prates. Prates has so much Muay Thai experience. He's gonna see those kicks coming. He's gonna be able to check leg kicks from Ian Garry. Now, the my only worry is like the cardio 5 rounds. I mean, that probably favors Ian Garry, but I'm pretty confident, man. Prates, these fighting nerds. I mean, John Silva. I know people were trying to fit John Silva last week, and look what happened. Right? I bet his KO. So like, I got fucked over. Anyways, I should have taken the ICT on John Silva. But yeah, Ian Garry, if you think he wins, probably by points. If Prates wins, probably by KO. But I like the money line Prates plus on 111 on Prates. He's gonna win, man. Prates is not losing to Ian Garry. He's not losing to someone that's on a vegan diet. Hell nah, I don't fucking believe it. Ian Garry lost to Shafkat. He probably lost his old to his fucking wife's ex husband, maybe. Garry is rather durable. I mean, he's definitely tough though. I mean, I've seen him drop before and he gets back up. So definitely tough, if anything. So that's why like I'm not gonna bet the KO for Prates, because like I could also see Prates just like knocking him down and winning rounds like that. But I don't know if Prates wins. Probably gonna be KO. So my pick is prediction. My pick is by KO. But yeah, I don't think he's gonna. I know people are saying he's gonna grapple. Like, he's probably gonna try grappling with the Prates, but like he had 2 chances to get a submission over Shavkat and MVP. And MVP, like, Prates has a black belt in BJJ, so I don't know. I don't know if I see him like submitting Prates. He maybe you can take him down, hold him down for a bit, but I think Prates' balance is really underrated. And like Neil Magny, I think is a better grappler than Ian Garry. I mean, obviously Neil Magny is like washed at this point. He's like so fucking old, but he on paper, like I think he's a better grappler than Ian Garry. Like he's got more like grappling experience. Don't fade the nerds. Exactly, Lane. You know they have a scientist or something like that studying tape. I just seen that. I seen that earlier in the morning that they actually have a scientist. Guys, I'm gonna drop the prediction. I'm gonna drop the link for you guys if you guys want to hop in and drop your plays on this card, and you guys can join the live stream. Don't do anything stupid. If you guys do anything stupid, I'm gonna have to fucking kick you guys off. So I'm gonna be here for like the next maybe like 10-15 minutes. So if you guys want to hop in, give us your bets and parlays that you guys like for this card, and you guys can drop those and on the live stream. You don't even have to turn the camera on. If I know some people, they don't want to turn the camera on, but you can just have your mic on. As long as you have a decent mic, I mean, hopefully we can hear you, right? Practice BJJ for yeah, he's got a 2nd degree black belt. I mean, I don't think he's a fish on the ground, and I don't think it's gonna be easy for Garry getting those takedowns. He's probably gonna get a couple takedowns, maybe like 1 or 2 takedowns, because he does like time those takedowns pretty well. But I just think at some point, I mean, Prates is gonna land those hands, and I don't think Garry's gonna want to strike anymore. Garry is a black belt in judo, yeah. Black belt, is he black belt now? I thought he's earning his black belt. And he's over there at shooting box and training with Dude Bronx and those guys. I look at these guys in the main event right now, and I honestly don't see. Okay. Okay. Bro, what does Bilal have to do? I mean, because they're ultraweights. Okay. Sure enough. You're right. You don't see Bilal losing to Prates. Bilal probably could. I mean, as much as I hate to say it, I mean, Bilal probably could. I'll wrestle him maybe, but on the feet, I would be worried for Bilal. I mean, I wouldn't be worried at all. I want to see Bilal knock the fuck out. So, I hope it happens soon. I hope they make that matchup soon. But Bilal's got some a lot of guys in top five right now. JDM, Shavka Rakhmanov. He's got other people. Well, look, we got Paige in here. Let's go, Paige. What's going on, brother? How you doing, Paige?
I can't complain,
Can you hear
man.
us? Your mic, I don't. Is it, okay? Let me see if I can. My fucking mic isn't working. My headphones. I gotta change the fucking setting. Okay, yo,
Okay.
can you hear us? Okay, we can hear you. I think chat could hear you. I couldn't hear you earlier. But what's going on, brother? How you doing?
Oh, I can't complain, bro. I just came home not too long ago. Me and my friend, we went to see that new Warfare movie. It was amazing, dude. Like, it was extremely intense. It was raw, very realistic. I didn't expect it to be that good, and it's one of those films like if you're in the military and if you got PTSD, I suggest don't watch it
I
unless
mean, I don't
you can
really watch
handle it.
movies anymore. I haven't been to the movies since like COVID. And actually, I was trying to go to
Oh
movies,
wow.
bro. They didn't let me in because I didn't have my vaccine password.
Oh damn, bro. I'm sorry. That's trash, man. Like
Yeah, I mean
really?
that's what happens here in Canada. That's the way it is, bro. Liberalism.
Oh man, I
So
can
you gotta
only
play for the
imagine.
people, man. You want to drop something for the people on this card? Anything you like?
Yeah, bro, absolutely. So I got a couple of parlays. So, but I'm gonna go first with the main most confident parlay. So first it's going to be Jocelyn Edwards money line. The second leg is gonna be Matt Schnell money line, and the third leg, uh, I guess I'll go. It's such an overrated pick. I guess I'll go with Amorim, Jaqueline.
So just give
Just
us who you're confident in, right? Whatever your concentration is. Amorim,
Amorim,
Joselyne,
yeah,
and
Matt
what's the other?
Chanel,
Matt Schnell.
and yes, and this is a little different one I'm gonna do. Just to um, I'm gonna sprinkle
Honestly,
a few
that's a good
bucks.
parlay. I like that parlay. Are you not worried about Matt Schnell chain? Like even though Jimmy Flick has no
Nah,
knockdown or
dude.
knockouts.
No, bro, I'm not. The reason being is because when I was looking at his other fights that he's been losing to, I thought about it. Okay, you were in some trouble with Sumar Darshi, but you beat him, and he took a beating, and you know what I'm saying, and he
Yeah,
looked pretty good on
he's
the feet,
definitely
in my
tough though.
opinion.
He's definitely tough. Like he knows how to
Yeah,
when to pull deep.
exactly, bro. And on top of that, it's like I'm seeing the guys that Matt is losing to and who he's beating. And no disrespect to Jimmy, he's got a lot of heart. I think he's decent at wrestling. He's got really good jiu-jitsu, but no disrespect, I feel like this is the lowest competition for Matt in a minute. And I feel like the UFC is trying to set him up for a win. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think they want to let this guy go. I think
Do you
this
think
is
he's gonna
kind of like,
retire after this win, or you think he's gonna keep
oh
fighting?
God, he should keep fighting because when I saw how he lost to Durden like that, like it was kind of emotional for him, and I could tell he was so dead ass serious. Like he is tired of losing. Like you can just tell like from the aura, the body language,
Bro, he's an
like
OG. I like Schnell, man. He's been in the like
me
those
too.
tough like he's been around the block for so long in the UFC. Like flyweights. I mean, Dana White
Yeah,
was trying to get rid of 125
dude,
for
that's
like a
crazy,
while
man.
back.
Wow, I didn't even know that. But Matt Chanel, it's like he's a
Bro,
well-rounded guy.
you
Sure, I
just said
question his.
National BKFC. Hell nah, bro. Hell
Oh
nah.
no, dude, no, hell no,
Dude, you
don't
so
do
smart as
that.
this guy fucking
Gone? No, man,
hospital.
that's messed up. But it's funny.
National.
But yeah, man. But overall, with skills, like he is the better fighter, man. I'm sure he's not going to make a stupid mistake playing Jimmy's game. Like even if he gets taken down, it's like I can see him being smart enough to scramble out and not get submitted this time because I can tell in his last fight he is tired of fucking losing and he knows this is going to be very embarrassing if he loses to Jimmy. No disrespect to Jimmy, I'm just
I
saying
mean, I
like it
like
is.
Jimmy. Jimmy's but he's definitely like he's not gonna be. I mean, Snow was ranked in the top 15. I
Yeah,
don't think Flick's
man.
gonna be ranked anywhere anytime soon.
And Matt's striking is so good in my opinion. He's underrated with the technical skills and striking, and he's got some good jiu-jitsu. It's just he makes stupid mistakes when things don't go his way, like letting the fighter take over their, with their pace. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
yes, he needs to protect his chin, but I just can't see him get knocked out by Jimmy Flick. I swear, if he loses to
I'm actually
fucking
looking
Jimmy
forward to
Flick,
this fight. I want to see how it plays out. It's gonna be a
I,
fun matchup for sure.
bro, I swear, if he loses to Jimmy Flick, I'm gonna scream at the TV and say, "Cut his ass, get him out of here," because I'm gonna lose a lot of money. But other than that, I have to have faith in Matt Schnell, and I don't blame him losing to Cody Durden. I actually pick flipped, because we know his wrestling defense, and we know like how Durden's very good.
Durden can wrestle, man. I actually I remember I took him over Charles Johnson. He took him down like 11 times in that fight. Like
exactly,
Durden,
man.
he's got good wrestling. If you don't have good
Absolutely.
defense.
Yeah, and bro, I'm also gonna put these two guys on separate parlays just in case, and I can honestly see this happening. So for Evan Elder, I'm gonna do KO round combos 1 and 2 with my most confident parlay for like a couple of bucks. The reason why I feel like he might be able to knock out Gage is because I've never seen Gage go against a powerful striker like Evan, and Evan likes to blitz in and close the distance inside the pocket, right? And I feel like Gage doesn't mind playing that game too if he feels like he can get away with it with his durability, right? But I can see Evan catching him. But just in case, also on a separate parlay for a few bucks for fun, I'm gonna put Gage Young for decision only, just in case. Reason being is because I did remember Evan losing to Preston Parsons due to the wrestling,
that was short
right?
notice, up a weight class, 170 pounds.
Exactly. And I was thinking, I haven't seen Evan fight a wrestler in a minute, similar to Preston. And honestly, Gage has got some underrated wrestling skills. He's actually pretty good. So if Evan rocks him, or if Gage realizes he's like, fuck, I can't beat this guy on the feet, I think he might panic wrestle, and it's a coin flip. He's either going to get the takedown and control, or he's going to get knocked out. But I respect Gage, overall with skills, but the wrestling, I think, is his strongest weapon in his fight if he has to use it to win. If he's
I'm
not
happy that he's
out.
getting this opportunity, right? I mean, the other guy, Sanjay, you read the story on this dude? Sanjay?
Yeah. Was it child sex crimes or trafficking or something?
Yeah, some crazy shit.
Oh my god.
I don't think he's ever bringing him back. He's gonna be banned forever.
Dude. He's done, bro. Like, oh my god, that's horrible. And when I
maybe people might sign him now, for like maybe welfare or some shit. But they shouldn't. No one should sign him anymore. I feel like they should all just ban him now forever.
Oh god, maybe Cage Warriors, but I don't see LFA or fucking PFL. Dude, I would stop watching PFL if they sign that guy. And I like PFL mainly because of you.
This week. I'm actually disappointed. No PFL this week or next week, I think.
Yeah, man, but they do have this fight promotion happening this weekend. KW.
KSW. KSW is pretty good. I like KSW.
They're not
I don't
bad.
buy the pay-per-views for KSW. I watch it through other means.
Yeah, man. KSW's not bad. I got a little $5 parlay with them.
I like their production. They got really good ring girls in KSW. If you watch KSW, you probably know.
Just a little bit, but yeah, last time I saw, they're pretty hot. And yeah, I mean, most of the guys are European fighters, but they're good. Like what I like about the last time I saw KSW. These guys are not afraid to go for a finish. It's like it's kind of like dog eat dog mode.
They all look like steroid freaks in KSW.
Yeah, I kind of know
those sponsors' tattoos on their fucking bodies, and you notice that, like.
Wow, dude, that's crazy. I never knew that, bro. I'm about to look into that.
I mean, in the UFC, they used to let fighters like have banners with the sponsors, and now after the Reebok deal, you can't do that anymore. Like way back in those old golden days of UFC, people like fighters, they could bring a banner and like a flag and have sponsors on the banner.
Oh wow, that's pretty dope. But bro, I want to ask you, what's your you said you think Prates is gonna KO Ian, right?
I don't know if he's gonna KO him. I think there's a chance he does not. I do think he's gonna drop him. I don't know if he does. I think he can finish him though. Like I'm gonna bet the money line. I'm not gonna bet the KO though.
You know what's so crazy, man? Yeah, bro. Believe it or not, I sprinkled it because I like to do separate parlays on fighters that I really respect. So I got a couple of bucks on Carlos Prates with my most common parlay for KO round combos 1 through 3 because I feel like if he cannot finish Ian under 3 rounds or with at least somewhere in the third round, I think Ian's going to take over, and I think the cardio might be an issue. And hell, Ian, if he could take down and control Carlos, especially later on in the fight, ooh, he might be able to get a submission. But I did put double chance submission or decision for Ian as well in a separate parlay. And it's just because the plus odds, it's just too good of an opportunity.
Do you
know what I'm
think the
saying?
fact that he couldn't submit MVP or Shavkat does it have to do with the vegan diet or not?
Honestly, I just feel like, well, he almost did submit
MVP? He was
MVP.
close.
Yeah,
He was
he
close,
was
but
very close,
clearly, like, he's
and
lacking strength.
yeah, I think. Wow, and you're right, and I was very surprised that he didn't.
I bet him
submit,
there, bro. I was like, holy shit, that was one of the sweatiest bets ever. Because, like, I wasn't
Bro.
sure he was going to win that fight.
Bro, I bet
I bet
Ian
him
in
like
that fight for
130.
decision. Really?
I bet him by
Dude,
I just bet his money line to minus 130.
yeah,
I was
that's
happy
why.
that he won. I was like, holy shit, because he wasn't looking comfortable on the feet against MVP.
Yeah, and I was telling people, it's like, look, Michael Van Page, he's gonna be way better than striker on the feet. But I did remember, Ian have some wrestling skills, and he's good. He's underrated with it, and he's such a well-rounded fighter. It's just, I don't blame you guys, and of course, I don't blame you, pick him for being with Prates. There's so many people on the Prates side. The reason why I have a funny feeling I think Ian might be able to win this is if he does not get knocked out. I'd say if he can make it in the third round, and you can tell Prates start to slow down, he can't finish. I can definitely see Ian get dropped or taking damage, but Ian's IQ. What's weird about him? It's like I always feels like when he fights somebody, even Shopcon, he gave me a huge sweat later on that fight. Especially in the fifth round. Was it the fifth round when he took him down and got the back?
Yeah, he took it back.
Dude, I was like, oh my god, is he wrapped the
Yeah,
beat
yo,
him?
I had like I think a Shavkat and Khizriev. You know Khizriev from P4?
Yeah, dude. I
had
like
those
Trippier.
those I think it was that one, or I think it was Battle and Shavkat. Okay, it was Battle and a Khizriev with the Evloev. So it's Evloev and Khizriev parlay. Then I had Battle and Shavkat. And I had
Bro.
Shavkat second round, third round, fourth round at plus 400 finish. That was
Yeah.
just a sprinkle. I just sprinkled that. Which, I mean, he wasn't close to finishing him, though.
I feel you, man. Dude, like, here's what I told myself I'm going to do. Because of course, I got a little money for projects for KO on combos 1 through 3, which is, I think it's pretty smart, and I got really good odds on that. But as for Ian, if I realize he can survive the storm, and if he can make it to the third round, and you can just tell like Prates is starting to fade a little bit or slow down, I think Ian could be a great possibility for a live bet.
Yeah, live betting is probably like if you think Prates is getting tired, but I think they're gonna have a pretty good game plan. Prates is like one of those patient strikers. Like he'll take his time. He's not really just gonna go out there and try to blitz you. He's really like calm.
Exactly, and it's kind of like, even though I can't completely compare, Volk to Ian, but
Bro, Volk looked really good, man. I gotta give
yeah, he did. He did.
I lost a couple hundred on Lopez. I was disappointed. I was like, "Holy!" He actually knocked down Lopez. Had moments in that fight, but clearly, like he lacked the fucking technical aspect of the striking.
Yeah, man, it's like one thing I thought I was so confident in Lopez, and you knew I was super confident with Patty the Batty. I said all fucking day, Patty.
Yeah, Patty, he fucking ran through Chandler.
Yeah,
I'm actually happy Chandler's finally getting hate now from people. People are finally catching on. This guy is not as good as they thought he was.
Oh, the thing is, what's sad about Diego, man? I really thought like he could have finished, Volk, but I respect Volk. Like, he had heart again. He didn't let his durability get the best of him. And I lost a decent amount of money that night.
He broke the curse, right? 35 and under or over.
Yeah, man.
Fucking curse. Good for Volkanovski, man. I'm not even like that disappointed for my bet. I'm actually like I wanted Lopez to be champion. He can still be the champion, I think, but it's gonna be tough now because Levelo is up there now. He's probably gonna be next soon.
So. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's like And for Ian and Prates fight, if Prates kind of does the same, has like the same strategy like Diego, just taking his time looking for the finish, but like not throw too much volume. The, if he can't get the finish, it could look like very similar to Volk and Diego's fight, in my
Do you
opinion.
think that UFC's gonna skip over Shavkat if Prates gets a crazy KO on Garry for the title shot?
Oh, honestly, bro, I really want to see
I feel
Prates
like
and
they probably would,
Shavkat
right?
fight.
You want Shavkat versus Bilal
Prates.
fight?
Ooh, honestly, dude, it's like that would be a great fight. It's just, I ain't gonna lie. I know you're a Bilal hater, but I actually like
I mean, I'm
Bilal.
I'm like trying to get myself not to like lose money against Bilal because I don't know how much money I lost betting against this guy. Only time I bet him was over Luke the second time because the first time Luke knocked his ass out like way back in the day. But
I'm doing that, and you know what's crazy, bro? It's like I actually picked Bilal to beat Murphy. I mean, sorry, Murphy.
call
Leon,
him Murphy.
Leon. My bad, Leon. The reason being is because I did remember when like Kobe was having pretty good success with the wrestling towards later on that fight now, and I did remember Bilal being very underrated with his wrestling. And I had a funny feeling like, okay, if you're training with Khabib, I think he's gonna go back to his old roots and mix it up with the striking, and it turned out exactly the way I thought it was gonna be. And I got him for double chance submission or decision at a plus 350 odds back when that fight happened, and it was great. I mean, I bet like $50 on that, but a lot of people were not happy, including
What
my
about
friends. They were
Prates
like,
finish only? That's what I was thinking about. Either money line or finish only Prates. Because
"Oh,
I just don't see like
Are you talking
like Garry finishing
about?
him.
Oh, well, it's like Prates, Kale round combos 1 through 3. I think that's a pretty good bet because I got that on the
Now you
side.
get your money back if you don't like. Then there's no finish, right? If there's no if as long as if Garry finishes Prates, then you lose your money. I mean, it's finish only. Like as long as Prates is the one for getting the finish.
That's honestly that's not a bad bet. It's just what makes me nervous is like we just don't know for sure how Prates is going to be late in the third round, and then you got 4 and 5. But he does have full training camp for this. It's just we just don't know, man. So many question marks. You know what I'm saying?
I
It's
feel like
like,
these fighting nerds, bro, like they come prepared. Like that team over there,
yeah,
like there's a reason they're having so much success now.
success, bro. I feel you. It's like I love to fight nerds, but sometimes that makes me so sick because they're so unpredictable and they win based on how unpredictable they are with their strategy. And I'm like, God, man, like, can you guys give some underdogs a break here? Like, shit, can we pick a good underdog to win? But the fighting nerds, man, yeah, you're right. They're so good. It's just the question is, do you really think Prates is going to be prepared for a guy like Ian?
I think you will. I'm not really doubting his preparation. I
Yeah,
mean, he's
because
fully committed. He's in full camp here, by the way. Who he's supposed to fight?
yeah,
Who was he supposed to fight? Jeff Neal, I think, a couple weeks back on that pay-per-view card.
yeah, Jeff,
He's supposed to fight Jeff Neal. That was gonna be a really good matchup, by the way.
I was going to pick Prates all day for that, and I love Jeff Neal. He's great. He's got knockout
Jeff Neal
power,
almost
but
beat Ian Gary, by the way. That was really
I
fucking
mean,
close.
he had his moments. Yeah, he did. But what was that? A 3-round fight, right? Mm. 5 rounds. We'll know all the answers, bro, if it makes it to the third round, especially in the middle. We'll see the body language of Carlos. If he starts to slow down, like finally the whiskey and the cigarettes are getting the best of him. I
Yeah,
I
if
think
he smokes Ian Gary, I'm gonna light one up on the live stream. I'm serious. I'm not even kidding.
oh, bro, I don't
Fucking
blame you, man.
overdose.
Like for real. And yeah, I mean, I did put Ian on a separate parlay for double chance submission or decision just in case because the one that you're playing decision no action is that what it is when like
Yeah.
if you can't get a finish you'll get your money back as long as it makes it to a decision. Whew, man, but I can definitely see that happening. It's just man, I don't know, dude. It's like it's up to you, bro. I just but your bet that's not a bad bet honestly.
Either
Maybe I
money
should do
line or
that.
that. I mean, money line's like plus 111.
That is true. It's just I just can't see Prates having so much success after the third round. I just can't see it. And the third round could be 50-50. I can see Prates winning.
And Shavkat had a torn ACL, so that's like I feel like that's why I didn't
Oof.
like really perform as good.
That is true, man. You know another great play, in my opinion. You know, with Amorim, people say she's gonna submit Polly, right? Uh, I could be
I mean, the
dead.
odds are pretty crazy. So
I know. I'll be honest, bro. I could be dead ass wrong, but I think she's gonna try to finish her with a ground and pound.
maybe, yeah, maybe.
I think she's gonna take her down and like maul this chick. I mean, sure. Can she submit her? Absolutely. Polly's been submitted several times, but I don't know, man. I feel like Jaqueline's gonna want to surprise the audience with something different. You know what I'm saying? I think I can see her maybe getting KO in either rounds 1 or 2, maybe even late in round 1 with the ground and pound. If she could, so once she takes her there, if she gets it back, you know, you have a choice.
Could
You're either gonna
happen. Definitely
submit.
could happen, brother. I
Yeah,
appreciate you coming on and dropping your plays. I'm gonna be out of here. I've been here almost 2 hours, but it's always nice catching up with you, brother. And
absolutely,
hopefully
man.
we all cash on this weekend. Take it
Oh,
easy,
bro.
brother. Good night, guys. Anyone else want to hop in? I gotta be out of here soon. I'll drop the link one more time. If you guys want to hop in quickly, drop your plays and chat with me on the live stream. But it's almost like it's almost 12 p.m. for me here in Canada, so I gotta leave. And I'll be back. Probably gonna live stream. Well, I'll be live for the card on what's it called Saturday. So what time is this card anyways? 6 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, so yeah, I'll be live this card on Saturday. So hopefully I'll see you guys there. And you guys have a good week. And appreciate you guys hanging out with me for the live stream. And hopefully you guys all cash on this card. Take it easy, guys. Good night. See you guys later.